a voyager found rest by the vigor of our fire. While the wind wound itself around us, and the dull, chill teeth of night sank into our bones, the voyager offered to repay our warmth with a recount of his journeys. I will not tell you stories of times past, or whimsical visions of the future. Instead, I will give you the ever-gleaming treasure of truth. The truth of parallel worlds that are mirrored to our own, where the steel and the rust within mortal minds is reflected upon all things, while the four great armies of law, chaos, good, and evil clash mightily in their hearts. Yet there are cracks upon these mirrored worlds, veins that pulse deep past the surface, that diverge and fracture, creating new reflections wildly different from that which we know. Worlds where the gods walk upon soil, where magic weaves through the winds, sudden and prevalent. Worlds where heroes arise and catastrophes loom. Worlds of ice, worlds of fire. This is a story from one such world.
All right, everyone, and here we are live. Welcome back to Lorefire, the Rime the Frostmaiden adventure. So last we left off, we were here in this town here, the outskirts of town, right?
Yep.
Where you guys were attacked after clearing the druid out of the elven crypt.
Yeah.
Right? Crypt. And you came back for a rest, and in the middle of the night you were attacked by some weird winged demon speaking infernal that no one could understand, and some like ice mythics, like imp type things, and a giant ice golem of some type. So we will pick up right here where the shattered husk of this giant ice golem kind of left a crater in the ground, and there's a few smashed people in the dirt and in the snow because they were completely obliterated by the ice golem, which was terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Wasn't great.
So that's where we will.
Not everybody's a half-orc champion, but I am. My name's K2.
Also known as Sweet William.
Sweet William. Oops. That's Jack.
And I'm not a half-orc champion, but I am Fax from Whisper Hill, who's a half-orc. And I'm Leon.
I'm Ben. I play Handor, who is just a human sorcerer.
Just
a human sorcerer, man.
It's true, you are just
Yeah,
a sorcerer.
just.
And I'm Steve. I'm playing Bose Rurgith, the goblin cleric of peace. I come bearing peace.
Yeah, Elsie wants his piece. So that was a pretty decent fight you guys just got into.
Pretty substantial.
Yeah. But I will let you guys take it from here.
So, I think right now Handor's kind of freaking out and just being like, Bose, Faxon, I really need your help. I need one of you to mend my clothes.
Faxon turns and goes to like where like the men are smashed into the ground.
There's a dude who's like legit paced.
Yeah,
He was
I know.
one-shotted by double golden fists, like just smacked into the ground. One guy's crushed, and like the other guys around the campfire now are like trying to like pick him up, and it's kind of like pieces. It's not very pretty.
See if I can find like a. I grab the wheelbarrow that's over there and I kind of wheel it over to them so they can just not have to carry it so far. I just do what I can to help.
You
them
can
out.
see that like, as you walk over to them, like they're thankful for your help, and they start using the wheelbarrow to.
Yeah. I'll help do that. Sad business.
Okay. So you guys are just picking up pieces of body and.
I'll say a prayer over the bodies.
Okay.
But it sounds really creepy because I'm like cackling through it.
That's weird.
I'm gonna just kind of keep, like, just take a look, scan the woods, see if there's anything else coming. Like, just kind of.
I mean, it's dark beyond, obviously, where you are. It's very dark, and it's now everything's calmed down. You can hear the sound of the birds and the trees and the wishing of the wind. Everything's kind of
Okay.
calmed down.
So not hearing anything, any other
No.
rustling.
Even like the weather's kind of come down a bit.
Oh.
So it seems everything is at an eerie calm.
Okay. Hmm. Well, that was crazy.
Totally nuts. And I wonder if it has something to do with looking through the mirror, killing the druid. I mean,
Well, Handor said that they weren't aware that he was there.
they weren't aware.
No, but they also did say that they were going to send someone here to check up on the druid.
That's true. That's right. We did know that, but we didn't know how quickly.
Yeah, no, I mean, if that was the case, that was really fast.
Yeah, they.
I mean, yeah. Do we know if that mirror is like real time? Is it a slice of? I mean,
I would
like
assume
same
it's
time.
real time,
yeah, it's live by a
but
D&D satellite.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So, and now we've just killed round 2. Maybe.
Did what happened to the guy that the creature that was speaking infernal? Did it like disappear? Is it still there?
No, he's like in a crumpled pile of like.
I go over
dark.
to that guy.
Okay.
He seemed to be the one calling the shots.
Yeah, he is. Looks like normally he's like 6 feet. He's got leathery wings. The skin is almost gray and whitish. Long claws both on his hands and his feet, and he has like looks like almost like a scimitar type blade, and like big fangs.
Can I grab the scimitar type blade?
Yeah,
Does it feel? Yeah.
it's big in your hands. Like it's very big in your small hands. But yeah,
Does it feel like magic?
Does it feel like a scimitar?
it feels like a bladed weapon.
Well, no, I actually go to see if he has any like satchel sort of anything on it. I just search his person.
No, it seems to be he had like a belt where the sword would go, but other
Yeah.
than that, he's not carrying it.
Okay. So we've got no personal effects on him. It, them, whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
I was hoping that we might catch some luck, perhaps like an errant move or something.
The ice witch
I don't think we can
machine.
find luck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give him my bag. I'm gonna put my bag in this one. Oh, I do have everything. All right, so I'm gonna snag this sword.
Okay. So it's a scimitar. Curved
Scimitar.
What building are we right out front of right
You're
now?
kind of like right before you get into Lonelywood. This is like just like a
Random
building.
house.
Yeah.
Okay. So a residence. I think we should probably hustle up to Mindy there, the speaker. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
She's the boss. I don't know, just at least give them some heads up. So I don't know if we want to stick around and like wait for more of these guys or try and
Also,
hustle up to. We got to move with the elk.
Right. Yeah, we don't think we got a response back yet.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're waiting for.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna hustle up to Mindy's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mimsy's?
Nimsy.
Nimsy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nimsy Huddle is her name.
See huddle.
You did leave in the middle of like kind of like the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Is when the attack happened. But you make your way back, and the men are kind of coming with you. Like they have the wheelbarrow, and they're bringing the
So
remains
rough.
of their
So
friends
rough.
to somewhere.
Should we like burn the bad guys or something, or
Most of them exploded except for that one.
Sure.
Yeah,
Broke
only-
their noses off. I remember that.
Yeah, the only body that is left behind that didn't explode or shatter into some type of ice was the flying looking dudes who's looking infernal.
Could I make a knowledge religion check on the flying creature?
Sure.
22.
You don't believe that this is anything that you would necessarily know of, like in-depthly, but you do know this to be some type of demon.
It is a kind of demon? Okay. Demons in league with the Frost Witch?
You think it's a stretch?
Demons don't ally themselves with many people.
Bad guys.
Well, demons don't really ally themselves with any.
Even other demons usually.
Just hit stuff.
Fair enough. Alright. That's concerning, isn't it?
Yeah.
You do know
Concerning, not
with the
disconcerting.
22 as a check that this vaguely in your studies as a holy avenger that you are,
Yeah.
that you vaguely remember something of a plane of one of the layers of hell called Stygia,
Okay.
and you like something just reminds you of the way this thing looks and stories you've read.
Okay. Don't know anything about Stygia, but that's where it probably comes from.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You know that it's only accessible by means of like extraplanar.
Yeah, you did planar travel.
Yeah.
So something we can't really worry about right now anyway.
I've never tried to go to another plane. I mean, there's a quick way to get there.
I prefer to avoid that
That'd
way.
be crazy. It's all like, it's like so
We
long.
we all just burn down an orphanage and then kill ourselves. Made it to the 9 hells. Let's go.
Time to rock.
So, this is the afterlife.
Yeah, I prefer to avoid that way.
Alright, so you guys make it to Nimsy's house after, you know,
Was it like 4 in the morning?
yeah, and
Whatever.
the lights are all on though. The commotion woke everyone up in the town, and the lights are on as you approach her
I
house.
think that's where we were sleeping, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. You guys kind of ran out the back door and then ran down
Oh, yeah.
the street. No real street.
So we haven't even gotten like long rests,
Mm-mm.
really.
Nope.
Yeah. It's gonna be a bad day.
We can just sleep until midday.
Sleep all day. Alright, I go for the door.
The lock.
I open it.
Okay.
Walk right in.
Walk in.
I take a step.
Take another step. Take another step. Soon I'm walking. Okay. Now I'm walking.
Nimsy's there with like their kids, but they're all kind of huddled up in the main room by the hearth, and they're all just like sitting there.
The thread is gone.
For now, at least.
Yeah, I don't know quite what it means.
What could it be?
Well, it was a like a ice frost golem
And a
monster
demon.
construct and a demon.
Why would they come here?
Did you piss off a demon?
Well,
She like almost like in like a half smile is thinking it's a joke, you know, because
You said this place had a bad history.
I mean someone killed themselves. It's terrible.
I think it must be linked to the temple that's right outside this town.
A moon temple?
It's not a temple. It's a crypt.
A crypt? I don't, maybe there's some.
It could be linked to
connection
maybe
there.
the druid that was inhabiting it.
I don't know. I mean, there's a undead mummy walking around inside.
Yeah, but he seemed like an alright guy.
He only got woken up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should burn the mummy down.
Burn?
That seems out of nowhere.
I'm only
Yeah.
kidding.
Something happened?
Faxon just kind of
Stone face.
But
find them, keep their secrets.
we also got some news that the White Witch was in league with that druid, or at least that druid
Was in league with the White Witch.
was in league with the White Witch, acting as sort of eyes and ears for her.
And also waking the animals.
Yeah, I was
She's
gonna say,
behind the
kind
moose
of an
and everything
advanced
like
Yeah,
that.
that
force.
too. That, like, he was responsible for, Moosey here, that we killed.
We're not still holding.
I was gonna say, you're just still carrying him.
Yes.
I think we
He's sleeping
did we,
with the moose.
Did we drop it off?
Yeah,
at
we
the
dropped it off at the
taxidermist?
taxidermist.
Yeah.
Did we?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so.
think so.
All right. If not, sure. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know what we should do from here.
I think hopefully we hear back from the elk tribe and we make a mosey, because it could just be our interfering with things.
Yeah, right.
Because remember the wolf that came that followed us.
Well, does the white?
Because we didn't take care of it at the time.
Do you think that the Ice Witch, like, knows about us? Like, she probably
Yes.
does,
Yeah.
right? 100%.
Zephic's with her. Of
Oh,
course she
yeah,
knows about us.
yeah, if she didn't, she does now.
Mm-hmm.
And why didn't you kill a murderer, but you killed a bunch of other people?
None of us killed a bunch of other people.
That was a long time ago.
Like a week ago?
Don't talk about it.
That was longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Like a month.
That was a week ago.
That was a long day
It's not
ago.
our fault that we have a penchant for bungling, alright?
Okay, so I mean, I guess we should stay frosty. No pun intended.
Hopefully more of those things don't keep coming. I don't know that. I mean, we can't stay here to protect this town.
Accurate.
But I mean, until we from the elk tribe, I think we should have to.
Also, resting after that
Yeah.
would not be the worst idea
Yeah.
before we go anywhere.
So as you guys are sitting there, there's a frantic knock, like, on the door of the cabin, and someone's banging on the door.
Mm.
And she's like, "Oh, who could it be?" She walks over to the door, and the kids are all still huddled around the hearth, and the door opens up, and a cold blast of wind hits you guys as you come in, and it's one of the town guards that you guys are kind of fighting side by side, but not really.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
they were frozen in fear.
Yeah, and he's like, I hate to bother, but there's a noise coming from deep in the woods, and I dare to say I don't want to go out there.
All right.
I don't either.
Handor.
How far off?
Yeah, in which
does it-
direction? Same direction as before?
From behind the cabin, so like the way Lonely looks is when you come into Lonely Wood, that like the cabins are almost, it's built on the edge of like the forest.
Yeah.
So there's all these cabins, then there's the lack there, the mare, they live on the mare as well, and so all the trees are behind them.
Okay, so it's that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is it like from the same direction that the advanced party we fought was coming from, or is this from a separate area?
He just says they're from the woods. He's
Okay.
like, follow east.
Yeah.
Take us to it. Take us to it. You don't have to go too much farther, but just show us Bring us to where?
I will.
At least the general area.
So you guys head out.
Yeah. Are there any cookies hanging around?
There are indeed some
Oh,
cookies.
cool. I grab a cookie and I like smile and then
Perfect.
and I just take a bite and like go on my way. I'm like, ooh, cookie.
So you guys start to head out into outside, and the wind hits you and it's cold again, and the guard takes you through the town center, which is where you guys kind of are. Speaker's house. You have to walk through it and back down another almost kind of alley of houses to your left and to your right, and then behind those just is woods. It's all woods. He's like, from there, that direction.
Okay. So you have light on, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna light my lantern also, just so.
Okay.
And then I clip it to my bag, so it's kind of facing out.
Then you should probably haste me and cast Fairy Fire.
Haste me and cast fairy fire.
I can't cast Fairy Fire.
Yeah, that would be me. I have one level 1 spell, so I could definitely cast fairy fire if you need to.
If the need arises.
Sweet Williams just.
It's like,
I need the stuff.
Okay.
More shots.
So I'm going to like listen to see if I hear the sound the man is talking about. 20.
Sure. With a 20, you can definitely hear over the wind the sounds of almost what sounds like some type of roaring, and deep, like nose breaths.
Roaring and nose breaths.
Like-
Can I try to identify? Like, can I see if it's a familiar sound? Is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you could try.
Like
like an elk.
I'll do a nature check
Sure.
to just kind of see
Yeah,
if it's an animal that sounds familiar at all. At 8.
It doesn't. It sounds like an animal for sure.
Yeah,
Like
so-
that with your background, you're like that sounds like an animal.
It sounds like an animal. Just be on our guard, because it could be a cunning animal, or it could just be. But it sounds big, right? This sounds big.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. You can hear it like moving through the snow and like pushing the trees aside, and
Sounds big.
like things are snapping.
This is.
How's everybody doing after that last fight?
I'm fine.
Buddy.
That could be better.
I'm not saying that I didn't take any damage that last fight.
Take a short rest.
Do we have time for a short rest?
No.
No bows.
Please?
Please?
I haven't got much left in the tank. I can, you said you're bloodied?
Yeah.
Well,
And Ben already used the channel divinity that you had that touched
Yeah.
people's butts.
uh-huh.
Touch wet butts? What?
His heel that hit like
His
right when I
his
was running.
bomb of peace where he just runs around to give you a little butt tap.
Okay. Heal, hold on, 13 plus 4, 17.
Holy shit, thank you so much. Feels great. Magic fingers.
Deep tissue massage.
Ooh.
She got it.
Mr. Body massage machine?
The mystical arts of goblin massage.
It's a long forgotten art.
Yeah. Little fingers, they really get in there like
Long.
needles.
Yeah, most people don't want it.
It's also acupuncture.
Long, sticky fingers.
Oh, why is it sticky?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Goblin massage.
You didn't go behind that curtain. You know?
No, I did not.
No.
I did not. Yeah, I fell from the tiefling.
I think you also took just a tiefling? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you were there, All right, what are you guys doing?
Guess we can run headlong into danger.
Reluctantly going into this forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reluctantly. So,
Handor's reluctant about anything.
it's true. Big baby.
He is a big baby.
You guys start making your way through the woods and it's dark, and all you can hear is the crunching under your feet of the snow, and as you get closer and closer, you all can hear the rustling of the trees and branches snapping and big giant roars and like nose breaths coming from a direction that seems to be bouncing off the trees. So if someone wants to make a survival for me, whoever's leading this group here.
24.
Perfect. 24, you can definitely determine the direction of where these noises are coming from.
Okay. So it's that way.
Okay. How do you guys proceed?
Cautiously.
Would
Yeah,
you-
axe out.
Are
Guts,
you
guts in.
trying to
Cocks
stealth your
out.
way? Are you not? Are you just
Yeah,
going
I think
forward?
it'd probably be smart to sort of minimize the.
Yeah, at least attempt to
It's
stealth.
up, yeah.
Sure, I
Okay.
will try to be stealthy.
Okay.
You have disadvantage, don't you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
Heavy,
do too.
heavy armor.
here it comes. I might not be the worst. Nice.
No.
No, I am.
And the worst part is there's a natural 20 there too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Audibly.
I'm right there with you.
I think I trip over my tattered clothes.
What'd you guys get?
A 4.
Okay.
A 9.
I like stomp on a stick. I got no.
Oh, we all
So
5.
we're all terrible.
without even knowing, none of you guys like.
Like
It's not even like a thing because like you guys failed miserably, so all of you just assume that you weren't trying to stealth.
Yeah.
So like you guys don't even say anything. You're like, oh, we're on the same page.
Yeah, we're just walking.
Yeah, we're all on the same page here.
I'm really
I think
trying.
Yeah.
we should be real careful, guys. And
Yeah.
we just walk.
Just trudge in.
As you guys start to make your way closer very loudly to where you're going, I need Handor to make a perception check for me.
Oh no, I'm real good at that.
You don't have to roll high here. Promise.
He needed to, his passive perception is higher than what he rolled.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine. That's fair.
true.
What is it? have it
I
here.
rolled. It's a 3.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
So
Your
your
passive
got a
is-
passive of 10.
Okay, fine. That's all you need is a 10. So
Okay. Good.
I gave you let you roll this if you got higher. But
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
As you all come up to the scene, you see this giant gorilla-looking thing from the back, white fur, almost like the snow, horns, and you can see it just kind of stumbling through the forest and doesn't see you, and it's just climbing the trees and like trying to maybe climb up it, but can't. And notice this, there's this abnormal lump on its back, and it's like trying to get it, but it can't reach, and it's just stumbling its way through the forest. Handor, you notice this beast. It looks familiar to you.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's a fucking Yeti, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
And you see it acting very strange. Like it doesn't seem to be itself.
Okay. Is it a Yeti? I know.
You can't tell from
Okay.
this distance. You can
All
just
right.
see this thing thrashing at the trees and hitting all the limbs.
Call
and
out in Yeti language.
Yeah. Well, first I'll be like, all right, guys, just hang here for a second. So I'll start walking and say like, in Yeti, are you okay? Do you need help?
Alright, roll me a charisma, or if you have persuasion.
Oh, I do have persuasion.
Hell yeah.
Don't forget
Give
your
it
plus
to him.
natural, +1 from your clothes.
You did good, man.
Yeah, that's like what, 24?
22.
22.
Plus,
Well, plus 1, so 23. Or did you
Yes.
add the plus 1?
I added the plus 1.
Okay, so 22.
Okay. So this thing whips around, and you can see clearly that it's a Yeti that you know. It's what you thought was your father, but it's your stepdad. It's your uncle. So
It's Papa Yeti.
yeah,
Yeah.
And he there's these things on his shoulders that are like coming over and like bite. This like thing biting in his neck. It has tons of eyeballs and just mouths biting him. And like he turns around, and he was angry until he turned around and you saw him, and you got a very good check on it. And
Yeah.
in Yeti, he says, and everyone else just can hear something, you know what I mean? And he like is trying
hear
to get up, but he
Chewbacca.
keeps falling. Yeah, he's trying to get up, and he keeps falling down, and he's like swiping at this thing at his back, and you can see clear as day. It's like there's multiple mouths biting into him, and like tentacles wrapped around him. It looks like almost like a ball of flesh is on his back with all these different eyes on him, and he can't do anything.
Okay. I think I wouldn't really think about anything right now, and I think you would just cast a Dissonant Whispers on that thing to try and get it away from the Yeti.
Okay.
So, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay. So I'll let you do that, and then we're gonna roll.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think he would think about it being his papa.
Sure. No, but I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
Because I don't. It doesn't. It's not concerned with you. It doesn't really even know you're there. So
Right.
go ahead, and it's a intelligence. Is it
Wisdom.
wisdom?
I think I said.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, wisdom.
16.
Oh, I think my DC is actually higher.
I think
I think it's 17, right?
Oh no, it's 16.
Okay, so just got it.
Damn.
But he still takes the damage, right?
Yeah, he takes half damage.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
3 psychic damage.
Take that.
Okay. And now you all can roll initiative.
Not right.
Yeah, real bad.
So 19. That's also hard to read.
I'm gonna grab
We're not using it.
swapping my juice.
Ooh, you're getting a juicy juice?
Oh, can you snag me one of those tiny Celsius?
Yeah.
I would also take a tiny Celsius. Only the tiniest of Celsius.
So tiny.
Preferably the unicorn kiss. I like that one. Okay, did you roll initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So starting at the top, we'll do 25 to 20. Anybody?
I got a 22.
Oh, okay, all right.
Maybe.
We're gonna go this way because that's more. That's for you guys. All right. So 19, 18, 17. So the bad guy got an 18. 17, 16, 15.
Okay, too.
Okay, 15, 14.
And then it's Handor, and then me.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3, so I got a 5. You have higher dex than me. So.
Right.
Good job,
We
guys.
both got 5s.
Hey, I'm right where I want to be.
Yeah. All right, so you guys see Handor go to talk to this thing, and it seems to talk back, and you guys might recognize it because you've seen him before. And then in an instant, you see Handor cast something. What does it look like for Handor when he casts that?
I think it's just him just being like, stay away from my dad!
So you guys hear that, and you're like, oh, that's Papa Yeti. And
Stay away from my dad.
and now, Faction, you can act.
So how far back set are we? Because you're also to hang behind, so how far up
Yeah,
is
that's
it?
true.
Would you, like... I just don't know.
I would say like 20, 25
Yeah.
feet back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause what's the range of your thing?
Oh, it's like 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think I might be.
Hey.
Oh look. 60 feet. It is 60.
Alright, well, I'm gonna... I don't know if I can reach him. Yeah, I'm gonna, move up.
So if we want to, actually, we'll take 2 seconds if you guys want to help me clear this out. Cool. So that, yeah, perfect.
Okay. So, I am going to...
It'll never work.
Yeah, so him, they'll actually be outline him with the fair fire too. So what I'll do is I'll move, I'll cast Produce Flame and throw it at the thing. Steve, can you move me forward like 20 feet because I only have 34 range. I need to go within 6.
Oh, you were within 6.
I was within 6 before. Okay, well then I got it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a fireball at the thing.
Okay, so I will say, in this particular situation, very low rolls, anything that's like ranged or attacks,
Okay.
will hit the end.
Okay.
So, just so we're all clear.
Okay. Plus 15.
I believe. Yes.
It's 2d6 now. Double check this out.
Yeah, it's cantrip, right? Yeah, it should be done.
2d8.
Oh.
Can you
Okay. So you see from the darkness a fireball comes out of Faxon's hand and hits the target perfectly on Papietti's back, and you can see like this sack of flesh and eyes and just mouth. That's all it is. Starts to like move and like it like just looks gross. It looks disgusting, like a pustule ball of flesh with mouth and eyes. But it's still like attached by a mouth, and there's multiple onto like Papietti. It's like it looks like it's taking a ride on him. Anything else you'd like to do?
As a bonus action, I will cast Shinobi.
Okay. Bad guy's turn. So, how close are you guys? And I'm gonna roll for Papietti, and he's gonna go in a random direction because he's trying to get this
Yeah,
thing
he's
off
just
of him,
kind of like
okay?
freaking out.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll say. So I'll roll a d4. On a 1, he goes forward. On a 2, he goes left. On a 3, he goes right. And on a 4, he goes backwards. His movement, okay? So he's going to go 30 feet towards you, Andor.
He's
As
kind
close as to Andor as he can get
Yeah,
there. Yeah,
okay.
that's fine. He'll stop before crushing him because he knows who he is. Right. And now you can see, like, as he runs over to you through the snow, pounding his fist, he's bleeding. You can see now in his fur he's bleeding. And you can see, like, he looks invisibly in pain and pissed. Like, he can't get this thing. He's, like, trying to rip it off. And you, like, pull a piece and the flesh will kind of, like, just come back and reform itself and latch onto him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And now... I am up the dog. Feel better?
Now shut your sweet lips.
And now as he gets closer to you, the ground underneath Papietti is this dough-like substance that's like oozing off of him. It's like dripping down him and making this puddle on the ground underneath him. And you're stuck in this. It's like coming up your feet to like your shins, and like as you like go to lift your leg a bit, you're like, so now within 10 feet of Papietti is difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
And you're like, oh, what the heck? And it's a little stinky, actually. It's like pungent, like it's like bad flesh. It's gross. Also, now that you guys are all, who's in 20 of Papietti there?
I definitely am.
We all are.
Okay, you guys are all in 20?
Yeah.
All right, so now that you guys are within 20 feet of Papietti, you guys can hear like the teeth chattering together, and you can hear like incoherent, like just gibbering of different languages, different voices. You know, it's like just different low pitch, high pitch, all these different like, and the teeth just chattering, and the eyeballs moving, and the squishing of the eyeballs as it's moving. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh God!
Is this a fear effect? Ooh, no. Okay. Just double check.
Yeah.
No, half.
My best save.
It's one of my worst saves. 16.
Such a coward.
Me
You
too.
said it was wisdom?
Yes.
Okay, got a 24.
Okay, the DC was 10.
I fail.
Fail.
Oh
which
boy.
I
Handle.
can.
I passed. 16.
Okay.
I can only fail on a 3 or less.
And you did. I
Oh,
rolled.
sweet.
Congratulations.
-1. I'm more scared
So-
than you are.
As of right now, whoever failed, you can't use a reaction.
Okay.
On your turn, there will be an effect we'll get to. Okay? So just right now, you can't use a reaction. Okay? And that was that turn. So Sweet William, you're up. And
Okay,
I need you. You failed, right?
I failed.
Please roll a d8 for me.
Ew.
Additional effects.
4.
Okay. You are good.
Okay.
That's right. I am very good. Alright, is there a way I can jump up on the back and just
Start hacking away.
start poking eyes out?
Good swing on you. I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't know how big a Yeti is. I mean, actually,
It's
Oh, yeah,
large.
good.
That's the size.
that's the Yeti. So can I get up behind him maybe and just take a crack at it?
Yeah, go for it. You can move. But once you get in within 10 feet, you're in difficult
Okay,
terrain.
so
Okay.
You probably can get the base to base.
100
can get to here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That's great.
So you like work your way around and over, and then you start to feel your feet like in this doughy, like gross substance that when you like step, it stinks a little.
It smells familiar.
Smells familiar.
All right.
Smells familiar. Okay. Okay. Well, nothing to it. Just gonna start swacking.
Go for it.
Schwacka, schwacka. 20.
20 does hit.
Yep. And I mean, I'm gonna hit it twice. I guess we go for swing 2. We'll see. Yeah, 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Alright. And then swing 2. Same roll.
Hits.
20. Better. 12 damage.
Okay.
Any visible, I don't know, effects of hitting
Yeah.
it with
As
an
you're
axe?
hitting it with your axe, you can see like you're cutting into it, and like the pieces of flesh are just splitting apart, and like it's still making its noise, and teeth are chattering, and it's still gross, but you can see like it's like open wounds and things are like happening. It's definitely having an effect on it.
Do I have any movement left?
No.
No. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Handor, you're up.
I think I'm gonna largely Yeti.
Oh, roll. You pass, right?
Yeah, I
So you're
passed.
good. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna largely Yeti.
You're gonna make the Yeti bigger.
Yeah. So that way he can grab it easier.
It doesn't seem like that's the issue.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
Oh, like it's stuck to his skin and shit.
Yeah, it's like
you
embedded.
might make it bigger.
Bigger too, right, right. Yeah, alright, fair. I think I'll just throw a firebolt at it.
Or haste.
Okay. So you'd have to get behind him.
I don't know that.
I don't think I can do that.
He could get to.
Do you have Misty stuff?
I don't have Misty's dead. Can I see it?
Just lost my dice.
If
on
you
my
position
shirt.
yourself on the side of him, you probably could.
You can get to the side of him.
Yeah.
But
can
as
get
you go to
here.
move, I need you to make a dexterity. Sorry, a strength saving throw.
Oh. I wish it was dexterity. Yeah, no. A 2 because I rolled a 3.
Okay. So as you go to move, you like try to like sidestep to your Pop Yeti side. Your feet get stuck, and you can't move.
Okay. I can't see it from where I'm at.
No. Like you can hear it. It's audible as you go to step, and it like goes and sucks your foot back in to like
I
the
almost
doughy
lost my
ground.
shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the ensemble.
I guess the only thing I really can do is give some amazed. It's really the only thing. Either that or use blink, and that's not going to help anyone else but me. So yeah, I'll cast haste on Sweet William.
Okay. Sweet William, you get this jolt all through your body as you're all fired up, and you just feel this energy start surging through your body. As you guys see like Handor start to do something, and like it's familiar, you've seen it before, onto Sweet William.
Super pumped. Like just all over. Like he's just veined out right now. Like,
Yeah, he's all veiny.
Yeah, I think
So
this haste
veiny.
is just me saying, "Sweet William, save my dad."
Anything else you want to do, Handor?
Nah, that's all I got.
All right, Boz, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move.
Oh, roll a d8 for
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you failed.
That's
Ooh,
what
I'm
it is.
excited.
Roll a 4.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, you're good.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna say that could be good or bad.
I'm gonna move over here, and then I'm going to cast. What is it? Sacred Flame. So he makes the monster thing makes a dexterity save.
Okay.
It's a big blob. I guess it's not.
I mean, yeah, that
15.
makes sense.
15 is my save DC. So.
Takes half.
No, it was a
Yeah,
cantrip.
cantrips.
Oh, okay. Anything else you'd like to do, Boz?
That's it.
All right. Top of the order, facts.
All right, I'm going to reach into my.
Oh, did you fail or did you pass?
I passed. Reach into my gray bag that I haven't really touched in a couple days, and I'm gonna pull out a furry ball.
Okay. Yep. Roll on the chart.
Yep. 4. So it's a boar.
Oh, nice. Cool.
And I'm gonna essentially just gonna throw it so I can sort of nail some things.
Throw a boar at the Yeti.
Alright, boar. Take this. What do we? No, I'm way too high up.
I mean, you get a flank, buddy. You know.
Quarter. And I can throw it within 30 feet of myself, so I'm gonna try to throw it so it's like kind of near.
So I don't have a boar, but I have this goat.
Perfect. Go. There he is. Medium beast.
So you go.
And I'm just gonna have it assist in the hitting of the whatever this thing is.
Sure. Yeah.
He's gonna use his tusks.
Okay.
That's probably not gonna hit. 13.
It hits.
Oh. Okay. What do we got? D6 plus 1. Slashing damage. If that matters. 4 damage.
Okay.
So that was my action. Already actually.
So you see Faxon take this like gray bag that's fur and like pull something out, throw it like a Pokemon ball, and like this big ball of fur hits the ground and just kind of like poofs in the air, and it's a what'd you summon, a boar?
A boar, yeah.
And you see this wild boar like, and then it just slashes at the top of the Yeti, like jumps up and like slashes at it and hits the pus sack of skin on the thing, and you like it goes, it's like it's going through like mayonnaise almost, like it's gross.
Gosh.
And then you're like,
Thanks,
so
boar.
It's Papa Yeti's turn. I'm going to have determined again which way direction he tries to run. He can't really go through the tree, so he's only got 3 directions he can go to, and he's kind of boxed in. So it's a little tough for him, but let's see. So I got a 1, so it's forward, so he can move through that space.
Like
So
this,
just-
he's gonna go sort of this way.
Yeah, right there. That's it. Yep, because he can't go 30. Remember, he got half movement.
Okay. Well,
he's
he'd
in
probably be
line
like
too.
here.
Yeah. Yep. And then, Handler, you're the only one within 20 feet, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, good. That one.
Okay. So again, this chattering and the voices of the mouths get to you, and you're like, what in the my head? It's terrible. Shoot, William, you're up.
Alright,
You can absolutely get there.
Oh, yeah.
You're there.
You have,
Yeah.
Don't worry about
you
it.
have all the movement.
You're right there.
Okay, attack 1. I just get an extra 1, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be 3.
Plus 2 to your AC. If that.
That probably hits.
That's a 8, so 16.
Hits.
And nice, 13 damage.
Okay.
One more, another one. 16. And
Hits.
max damage, so 17.
Okay.
Last one. Oh, I don't know about that. That's a 10.
Hits.
15 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Sweet William.
So you see like you come in there, fired up, running through it, and you start slapping this thing with your your axe, and you're slamming this thing, and pieces are falling off. Chunks of this thing are falling off. It looks like it's just holding on now to like a mouth or two. You know what I mean? It looks like it's. Yeah, she just pulled out a whole bunch of the toys from the toy bin. And it is Handor's turn.
I have to roll a d8, right?
Yes.
I definitely failed that test.
Okay.
5.
Okay, so you need to also do me not a favor because I'm telling you to do it. I need you to roll a d4.
Okay. 4.
So it's behind you. I need you start to run as fast as you can, and you might pass through the 10-foot radius.
Is that this direction?
Yeah, just right behind him.
He doesn't hit
Okay,
the 10 feet.
so he's
So
gonna
I
go
just-
as far away as he can.
Oh, like.
You take your whole turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. You ran
Bye,
today.
guys.
Bye.
Am I still hasted?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, no. Roll concentration.
Oh fuck.
Damn it. Oh my god.
You got it,
Yeah.
right?
You didn't take any damage if you were flat 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
My save is
My
+5.
murder boner is still hard.
Yes, you're still.
Yeah.
It's just as
Rock.
rock solid, just turgid as ever.
Yeah. God damn it! I was about to say that.
Yeah. Boz, you are up.
I'm going to.
If anything, that's better because I'm less likely to get hit by anything.
I'm gonna
Sure.
do the same thing again. I'm gonna hit him with a scorching
Stage left.
ray. So
All right, I trust you guys.
that's a sacred flame. So dex save.
Scorching flame.
12.
I got him.
Yeah.
Take that.
Ooh, almost max. Damn. Take 14, you big jerk.
How do you kill?
Maximum power.
I'm so close to killing it with my boar. Like, gore this turn.
So, what does it look like when you? What's your sacred flame look like?
Oh, he's
Bows?
shooting like crazy arcing light energy out of his hands and
So you
catching
look
like
like
a madman.
Palpatine?
Oh, yes.
Second, I'm like, just force like,
Too weak. So you like you got your crazy long fingers. You're like, and you guys see this like the air lights up through the night and just zaps the back of Papa Yeti, and you see this thing just like kind of like burn and fizzle and like slowly fall off at your feet, Sweet William, or Sweet William, and Handor, you instantly like you can't hear anything anymore, and you're like you stop where you are. And you're
Yeah,
like,
I do.
oh, what am I doing?
I can run back now.
And that again, the trees kind of fall silent, and Papa Yeti just falls to the ground on like one side and is laying there, labored breathing and just bleeding all over the place, and he looks pretty jacked up, like he's been at this for a while.
Yeah. I'm gonna run back and like this time for real. Pose Paxton, I need help. Save my dad.
I mean, I can do a little bit. I can go over. Do I have? I do. I'm gonna go over and see how bad his wounds are.
Okay.
Like a medicine check.
Yeah, that works.
19.
Yeah, he looks really. He's got bites all over his body. He looks really jacked up.
All right, I will.
All I have left is humongous heals. I could give him a big one, I guess.
I mean, I can.
Like a
I can use my.
suppository.
I'll give him a healing word.
Okay.
I'll just say something in Druidic and just
Banana.
what was it? +4, 7. I heal him for 7.
Okay. I can you see like with the healing word and like the calming, effect of Handor that has and talk it seems like he's starting to come around, but he's like still laying on the ground, like holding a bunch of like just wounds.
I go into my herbalism satchel, pull out like more mortar and pestle and start like mashing like
Sure,
some
you
herbs.
make a medicine for me.
So I'm just gonna ask him like
24?
What are you doing here?
Sure. And with a 24, you make a really good like bomb, and it's like a soothing bomb. So I'll say you have advantage on rolls to either talk to him if you're not Handor, or
Yeah.
he's getting you're building a rapport, and he's like in Yeti, no one else can understand, and he's not awoken, so he can't speak common, and it's kind of he's not the brightest.
Yeah.
He says,
Who? Oh shit! Is it the fucking Goliath things? Was it a group or was it just one? Sons of bitches. All right. Yeah, ask them to describe them. Are they like bigger than us or smaller than us? Or our size? Oh shit. Said they fucking go after my dad.
That was weeks ago. Good lives.
I know. No, it's most
That
likely
was week ago.
That was week ago.
A week ago.
It's most likely Sephic.
Okay.
Put that thing on your dad. We gotta kill him now.
Oh, we had to
Sephic?
kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him before.
Yeah.
He was on our hit list.
Wait, why is he alive again?
He starts to like.
Wait a second.
Because we didn't kill him.
Was that humor you used?
I don't know.
You see,
I
Papa
think
Yeti
you've been around this
like
long.
points to the mountain, and you guys see now, like through the trees, that Kelvin's Cairn's not far off from where the mountain is. Not
Really?
far from you guys. You can see the
Okay.
top of it. It's behind the tree line. So, like, if you were in the forest, you could see it. If you were on the other side, you might be able to see a little bit of it, like in the town. But in the forest, you can clearly tell that that is
Okay.
the mountain,
Oh.
and it's not super far off. And as you look up, you guys see lights from the top of the mountain start to burst in different color waves.
So we have to go check that out, right?
Yeah, but we need to take a nap first.
Yeah, are we doing that now? Are we gonna?
I don't think it's a good idea for us to keep going, but
You're not wrong. I go over to the boar and kind of just like pet it.
Yeah, the boar sticks around until it dies, right?
until
Or 24 hours,
until
yeah.
dawn. It says.
Which is soon.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
yeah.
it'll live.
And then I can get 3 more uses of the bags. Like
you just gotta throw them all out there
I know
before
I
we
need
get in a
to.
fight.
I know I need to use them often.
Just have a menagerie of animals.
All my animals. I forgot about it until I only used it once before I got that badger. That badger was dope. Badgers are neat.
So it's like a day's march away.
Yeah, it's not super duper far. Yeah.
Well,
That's
we
still-
can. If it's a day's march away, what's the difference between getting there in 8 hours or getting there in 16?
Hopefully nothing.
Yeah.
We go back to
Lindsay hustles.
Well-
Minzy Hustle.
So, but what
We
about?
can't- we can't bring the Yeti.
Yeah, we can't bring the Yeti to this. There's no way we can bring the Yeti to this. It's a Yeti.
I can't be held accountable for bringing him there.
Well, why don't you just tell him to go home?
No.
Well,
We
no.
can see his home.
This is what
and his
happened.
burst of lights coming from. over
Yeah,
there.
shit is clearly happening at his home.
We could grab our stuff and then maybe make
Camp.
Big camp.
That's
and then head set.
Yeah.
We'll grab your stuff. You stay with your papa.
yeah.
Yeah. As
I'll-
you guys
I'll
look
keep
up,
him
you can
calm.
see like the mountain. It's a cycle of lights, and there'll be it's blue, then purple, then white, and then blue again.
Is
You
this
see
like
this
some
cycle.
weird German music festival happening up there?
I thought you were gonna say some weird German
Kelvin's
Aurora
Carol
Borealis.
Festival.
Of lights.
all these like European hipsters in tents and designer drugs, like the most evil.
Some Amish. I'm on Rumspringer.
Yeah. Most evil people.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best move, so that we can be with the Yeti.
Right.
Right? Does that make? I don't know. Does that make sense to you?
I don't think bringing him to town is a good idea.
Yeah,
I think bringing him to
that's-
the mountaintop is a good idea.
I agree with this.
Fucking Yeti on our squad. Not a bad idea.
Okay. So yeah, we should head.
Yeah. All right. We'll get your shit. I don't know what do you.
Wait, do you need anything?
You don't need anything. We'll
Do you
bring you a
have your bag
cookie.
Yeah, I think just my bag.
These extra cookies we'll bring you.
So as you guys are deciding what happens,
Yeah.
you hear something else behind you. You hear the loud stomping and clattering of metal. That's what it sounds like. Coming from it's the now metal concert. And behind, so that's what you hear.
Should we?
It's getting closer and closer. As
Good.
you
I turn around.
Try and hide, maybe.
No, I think this is just the town's guard.
Yeah, I know. Maybe we should try and hide the Yeti from the town's guard.
Well, you go with your dad over there, and we'll just walk over here.
We'll do that. Fine, we agree.
It's getting closer and closer as you guys are
Yeah.
trying to figure out.
So we'll walk towards it, and,
Yeah, I
and
go
he'll walk
straight
away
for
with the
noise.
Yeti.
Okay, so it's not very far off. It's maybe only like 20 feet away, like kind of just outside of light range, like 30 feet.
what's
but
going
it's
on
getting
there?
closer and
Nothing.
closer. Yeah, just lean on it.
No, it's all right.
It's cool.
Yeah.
This is snow.
Yeah.
Big pile of snow.
It's just some bloody snow.
You see a figure start coming as it catches the light. You can see like a big 8-foot tall figure walking towards you, and it now clearly can be seen with like a grayish face. It's a Goliath. He's wearing a black bull helmet, wielding a tower shield, and has like a bow and a massive sword in the side, and the skull imbued on the shield. He stares you all down as he stops in his tracks. In like a few moments, he like looks at all of you, and he's like kind of taking it all in. He speaks in like a really thick, gruff voice, and he's like,
No adventurers. Okay.
he's like,
The Yeti. Is that your kill?
No, that's his dad.
he's visibly confused, like the stoic face of this Goliath that was like is now very extremely puzzled.
Is this the same Goliath that I wrestled?
No.
Be like, what's up, bitch?
Round 2, motherfucker.
Cool. Who are you?
I'm here to ask a favor and possibly help me. I assume that this is where this Yeti came from as well.
You see, he's very like serious, kind of stoic, almost like to a point of like weird. Yeah, he's like doesn't.
Okay.
But we've never
You talking
seen
about
it
you talking
before.
about the Karens? Calvin's Karens.
That's the one, yes.
Okay. So. What do you to ask?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Stalidred.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I apologize. I am exiled Goliath from the tribe, and I look out for some people here. I have been up in the mountains, and there is a strange goings on.
Yeah, we can see the flashes from here.
That's precisely what I'm talking about.
Perhaps we could.
There's a friend in an igloo up there. God damn it.
Yeah, what the hell
It's
is
definitely okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's the best igloo I've ever made, though.
Thalaran says,
Perhaps we could find a place and we could have a conversation somewhere not so outside.
Where
It's not exactly safe, these woods.
would you follow us back to Lonelywood?
Indeed, I will accompany you.
Alright. So
Are
you're
you gonna be okay with your dad?
you just cuddle up with Bobby.
I give you the rest of my bomb. Have a bonding moment.
You can have my bond.
Everyone wants to rub a bomb on their dad.
"Get in there deep, son."
Yeah.
Don't forget the teeth
I'd
marks
like
on
to-
my thighs.
I'd like to think we'll be fine. I think we should be fine.
Okay.
Got a deep pain in my crevice.
I don't like it.
Don't be a sissy. Use your man hands.
Oh no.
So what are you guys doing?
Alright, so going back to Mindy's house.
Okay, who's the company?
I'll go with.
Yeah.
Okay, so only Hando staying behind.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm just kind of trying to keep him calm and like not go on a rampage in the village.
Okay.
So I'm just like
so-
figuring the farther away from the village he's at.
Sure. So as you guys walk, is there anything you want to do with Papa Yeti? Anything in particular? Give him some time with you.
I'm gonna talk to him.
Deep rub. What would you like to do?
A bonding moment with your dad.
It's really his uncle. It's a weird messed up thing.
Yeah, it's a
Weird
whole
family.
thing.
Yeah.
You got an uncle dad.
Been adopted like
Yeah.
3 times. Yeah, I guess I could try and like. So he said that there were 2 people that showed up.
Said there was multiple.
Multiple, yeah. So the only thing I could think of doing is like trying to get him to explain what happened.
Sure, and in his Yeti and
Right. That's why I said trying.
intelligence. What do you ask him?
So, I already asked how many. So, what brings, like, why are you all the way down here?
He looks up and he's like still kind of like laying on the ground on his side, like holding some of his wounds. Kind of doing this like military reps.
I
Perhaps.
look away. I'm just kidding.
He says,
Something pushed you out. Okay. How's your mate and child? Are they okay?
he shakes his head and he doesn't know.
Okay. See, that's making me think we gotta go sooner than later, but I don't know. Yeah, I can't really think of anything. Are there more of those things that were attacking you?
He doesn't know.
Just getting fucked up, so he couldn't really tell.
He like starts making like a snow pillow.
He's like ready. He's like, I'm going to sleep. I almost died.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Okay. Yeah, I'll just stay and make sure he doesn't get attacked while resting off his near-death experience.
Yeah, he seems to be recovering because he was healed and then
Right.
there was balm on him, so he seems to be stable and doing. He's not slipping or into a coma or anything.
Yeah, it's more just making sure he doesn't get like attacked while he's asleep, kind of thing.
Yeah. You can see like he like gets up a little bit, goes over to like a tree and starts to like make it more comfortable. He's like pulling off branches and stuff and like laying them down, and he's like trying to make some type of makeshift shelter. So that's what he's doing. Anything else you want to do before we switch to these guys?
No, I can't really think of anything else.
Okay. So
It's not the Awakened Yeti.
you guys follow, and here he is, by the way. I'll let you click on him.
He's bad, yes.
You guys start to go back the way you came. It's not super far, maybe like a 5-10 minute walk back into the village. You guys go right to Nimi's house, doors open. The kids are now asleep. They're like back in their room. Nimji's sitting in one of the chairs, waiting up for you. As you come in, she's like, "Oh, what happened?"
Just a Yeti in the forest, having some difficulties.
Is he dangerous?
No, Yeti's not dangerous. We helped him.
Maybe this far off the mountain.
Yeah, there's something in this.
There's something
Some
bad
lights are
happening
flashing
up
from
there.
the cairn.
She like goes over to the window, and normally you wouldn't be able to see from here, but you can see the lights from like in the distance
Yeah,
flashing on top of the mountain. She's like, "I would.
no idea what that means at all.
What can be done?
Well, I would assume we have to go there.
What
Who-
can I
who's-
do? Supplies? Any help? What can we do?"
We will need cookies.
She's like, "Oh, I can absolutely do that. That's not a problem."
Trying to think, do we need
All the
anything else?
cookies you can
Do
bake.
you have any lantern oil? I do need more lantern
Of course,
oil.
yes, I do. She goes to the back and like opens up what looks like a little pantry closet, and there's like stuff inside.
Okay.
She comes back with 4 flasks of oil.
Oil?
Is this climb difficult?
I've got a nice climber pick.
Oh yeah,
We'll be fine.
You've never been up there.
No.
No, that was his first time meeting Papa Yeti too.
Whatever. He seems
He's
like
just
a cool dude.
Yeah, he just like, all right. I guess that's how it is.
Yeah. I mean, do you have like 5 sets of man-sized crampons?
I personally don't have man-sized crampons, but I'm sure we could ask around and get you some.
Do you have
It's not
little
what I heard.
person-sized crampons?
I'm not there.
But I don't think we
I
have
just
time
have
for that.
snowshoes. It'd be nice to. So we were thinking of setting out tonight.
Yeah, I mean we don't have a
Yeah.
ton of time.
Yeah.
Pandor's out there in the cold.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably like under the arm of Papa Yeti, just like.
We don't just get on with Yetis. I did. So I think if there's anything else we need, do we need any more rope? I think we're good for rope, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some.
And she's still like looking at the new person in the room, the 8 foot tall Goliath is sitting there.
Oh yeah, this is this dude that I forget his
This
name.
is the dude in the forest we just met.
Thaladred.
Thaladred. He's
from the mountain.
He's from the mount, and he's came to enlist our services. So
He's
it's kind
really
of like
big.
we have a
He's bigger than you.
by a lot, by a little, not my ton, right?
I don't know. I mean,
How tall is Sweet William?
he's like mid-6s, but
Okay, yeah, so then by like 2 feet.
By quite
Yeah,
a bit
by
then.
Goliaths are huge. Like,
Yeah,
big.
they're like 8 or 9 feet tall.
Yep.
doesn't mean I couldn't whoop him. I started taking my shirt off.
Not the kids are asleep. The kids are asleep.
You see, like this,
Destroys
even in like the human-sized chair, the Goliath is like.
Wait, we were supposed to. So we. So
I mean,
what was
You
it?
wanted to discuss something,
Yes.
sir?
That was part of it.
Yes, I didn't want to be rude, and thank you for your welcome. As some of you might know, we go up to the mountains and we hunt, and sometimes yetis. And there's a force upon this mountain that has driven out all of the nature there. And as much as I like to hunt the yetis, I don't particularly like to do it on uneven terms and whatever else is up there. And I would just be grateful if we could list some services to help restore things to balance. There's definitely something of evil works on that mountain now, and would be greatly appreciated.
Okay.
I mean, does he? Do you know of rogue figures and the possibly evil dwarves, Dark Beauregard? Have you seen any signs of those?
I've only made my way half up the mountain before realizing what was happening, and turned around and came back down.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, okay, so we're gonna probably fight Beauregard. I know Virion had paint pots and different things, like something that we wanna wrestle up to fight magically disappearing dwarves.
I have options, magical options,
Okay, good enough.
but not a lot.
I don't think you.
I have fairy fire.
Oh yeah.
I actually don't work.
Yeah, that's much better than my option.
Okay, that's better than paint pots and gimmicks. Okay, all right.
So as you guys are talking, Thaladred pulls out this map that he like drew. And it's of the mountain, and you see it's like clearly marked off like a path like up the mountain, different from the way you guys seem to go. It's not at the top; it's almost on the back side of the mountain. It looks like kind of halfway up the mountain and around the back side. And he pulls it out and puts it down. He's like,
This is my journey up the top, and this is where I seem to have started to encounter some real resistance. And shouldn't be a very hard journey, but I would advise you to go as quickly as possible. It is a full day's journey from here to there. And he hands you the map. He's like, this is for you to have.
Thank you.
He's like, I can also throw in some gold, and I would be more than happy to stay in the town and look after the town for you while you guys are gone.
That'd be fantastic. There's been a little bit of trouble here, so.
Can we trust him?
you can roll an insight if you want.
Yeah, I could try to. Yeah, we'll say I'll give him.
I don't know. He's pretty large. Large guys, they tend to be in charge, right?
Insight is
Very goblin.
Intelligence. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I might be wrong.
Well, it's
It's wisdom.
all right. 16.
Yeah, he seems to be telling you the truth. He'll hang out here and
Just like I said.
Just keep your hands
Our
off
guys seem to be in
Mimsy.
charge.
Is that the new conquest?
Better not be. Get out of here. Find the one my side.
Can you imagine we just come back? It's like we're gonna make a go of it.
all the kids are around. I'm your new dad.
It's like really? Wow. Well, fuck me. Okay.
I'll be here for breakfast from now on.
All right. So, probably should meet up with Handor, see how Papa Yeti's doing, and
Maybe we can find some shelter.
yeah,
It is like you only slept for a few hours until the first attack,
yeah,
and then you were about to kind of bed down here for the night, and this happened.
yeah.
So-
we need some rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know where you guys are at, and it's
Yeah, yeah.
becoming, as you guys are there talking and things are happening, animal like disappears. So you know that it is now dawn.
Oh, it's dawn.
And as the
Just had a boar in the house with us.
yeah,
Oh, I feel
did.
you.
You did, and then you didn't.
Okay, so you have to make moves soon.
Yeah, let's head out.
Okay, we'll head out then.
so where are you guys going?
We're gonna go
Back
meet up
to
with.
the Yeti and
Okay.
and
Thraldrad puts his hands on one of your guys' shoulders and he's like,
Town of me. I will watch after him as if for my own.
of course you're humongous.
Just instant respect.
he just looks at you and he's like,
Size holds no intrinsic value. But okay.
That's what I try to tell people. This is a wise man. This is a wise man.
and he goes to sit back down in the chair and he's like, way too big, and you see he's like eyeballing the cookies.
But he's
And like you could tell he's torn between being stoic badass or eating a cookie.
I walk over to the cookies. I have one. Take one for myself, and I hand one to him.
He like
I hold it out.
he puts his spear down, and it's huge. And he's like, his hand is like 4 of your hands, and like he palms your hand, and like he almost breaks the cookie, and he's like,
Along with your hand.
he looks around and. He's like kind of waiting for you guys to like leave,
so no one can see him eat.
And as you guys walk out the door, you just hear. He's like, he starts eating this cookie, and then you guys take off outside. You guys go outside back into the cold again, and you see it is now fairly dark, as it always is here. You know, the everlasting winter and darkness, and you guys start making your way back to Handor. You see the guards, you pass the guards as you're going out, and some of them are thanking you for what you've been doing and all the work you've done here. And they're on like a shift change because Dawn's here and they're moving out, others are coming in. You can see that some of them are visibly shaken because they know what happened to their friends.
Yeah.
But they're thankful for you to be there. And you find Handor in the same spot. They just seem to have made like a makeshift like outdoor under a tree. Pretty much right where you left them.
I mean, we should probably find a place more cover, further away from town, so that people don't come and find a Yeti.
Okay. I can
Not a bad
I can
idea.
look around. Maybe make like a survival check. Just to look around, see if there's a place that's got a little bit more cover.
Yeah, go
that's-
for it. Yeah.
So we don't get stumbled upon by guards. And as I look around, I also like just kind of like hand a cookie to Handor.
Just eats it without any reservation.
We totally would. 25.
Yeah, again, you know, at first you were like, I'm just going to look for something small. You end up constructing another really nice, it's not an igloo, but it looks like, I forget what it's called
I
now.
can make a lead.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a dugout?
Yeah, I think what they're called though.
in
They're
the
like
snow?
these, yeah.
Like a hovel. Not a hovel.
No, they
that's
like have
wrong.
actual name. They're like, it's not an igloo, but it looks like one. But it's really nice, and it's enough. It's a huge one. You make it big enough for Papa Yeti, and he seems to be, you know, like he like crawls his way in. This giant door. It's supposed to be really small doors to keep the heat in, but he doesn't really care. So like you're crawling in, and yeah. So he's got like it's by this tree and everything. He's got some good cover and everything now, and you guys are. At this point, you guys have been up for almost 2 straight days.
Oh.
Yeah, because you guys remember tried to sleep for like maybe a couple hours.
Yeah,
And so,
I forgot about that.
Did we not take exhaustion checks
So
at
you're
some point?
you're gonna automatically have one now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone has 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
Because you've been up for so long.
definitely need to rest before we do
Yeah.
anything.
But other than that, you know, no crazy. You're not like hallucinating or anything. It's
Yeah,
just like you
yeah.
guys are like beat.
Just
you had
feeling
2
shitty.
fights. You were like, up and down. You're like, oh, we're gonna rest. No, we're not. Oh, we're gonna rest. No, we're not. You know,
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
you know, a lot's going on there. But Papa Yeti seems good in his really well constructed and hidden, like you know, igloo thing.
Alright, I think we could try to get some rest here real quick.
I think that's for the best.
Alright.
So you guys want to stay there with Papa Yeti?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm just curious what you guys are doing. What are you guys doing?
yeah, I was thinking that we were gonna
I mean,
stay
that-
out, and then it'd be easier to just set out from there with Papa Yeti.
Right.
Okay.
We just don't get the D6 temporary hit points.
But Papa Yeti's so warm.
I he counts as a comfortable fire and for us to sleep beside.
Except he's snoring.
He grabs one of you, like pulls you close.
Yeah. It's like squeak like a toy, like.
All right, so I think it would be a good time to take a break. We'll take a short break and we'll come back. So yeah, we'll be right back.
All right.
All right, welcome back. All right, so where the heck did we just leave off? You guys
We were
There's-
resting.
going to rest
Yeah.
with Papa Yeti.
Yep.
Nestled.
Nestled with
Yeah.
Papa Yeti.
Nestled close up with Papa Yeti in the forest, actually, right?
Yes.
So this won't count as like a well rested. It's still a long rest if you guys want it to be.
Yeah.
But it's
Yes,
not going to count
please.
as you won't get like your D6 temporary hit points because you are out in the wilderness.
But I get my action surge.
And I have all my spells back.
Your exhaustion can be gone as well.
That also
Yay!
is good.
That's good.
And I get some hit dice back
Yeah, me too.
because I was almost out.
Yeah.
So you guys take a pretty long rest, you know, because you were like almost up to 2 days. What do you guys want to do?
And to the lights.
Yeah, we should. Oh, I'm gonna go out and take a peek, and then,
Okay.
and then lawn peek.
You're gonna make with the zip, the flop, the splash,
Flip flop
and the
smash.
boo.
And the what?
You know, like a little poop at the end.
Do it while standing, just like
Yeah, I didn't think you'd do it any other way. What are you gonna like lay down and?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, if you squat, your ass is just right in snow.
That's true. Like hang off a tree a little bit.
Yeah, that's a real
Do some
thing.
pull-ups.
I know. That's the only way I can do it.
You just hold on like and you lean back
Yeah.
like a spider monkey and you poop off
Yeah.
the edge.
Ah,
We've all been there.
get some big maple leaves.
It's really just pine
I was
trees
gonna say
here.
all it is
So-
pine cones and pine needles.
Yep.
Get a
It's good to
looking
wipe
pine
with, you know,
cone.
the good old
Yeah.
pine cone. That definitely wakes you up in the morning.
I mean,
It's brisk.
it'll,
Yeah.
it'll scrape you out.
It actually feels
Yeah.
good. A little too
Oh,
good.
wow.
That's
All
really
right.
good.
It's like-
I hope this doesn't.
Sweet
awaken
William's the man of
something
the
in me.
world, okay? He knows what he likes.
This little jock itch, little taint scrape. All the
Sweet
berries
William
are-
knows what you like. He's a man of the world, okay? He knows. He's a man of finer things. You're just beneath
He's a
him.
man of culture.
Yeah, you're just beneath him. All right, gentlemen. What are you guys gonna do?
I eat some of my rations.
Okay, that's a good point. If you guys have a ration, you might want to take one off.
Yeah.
Fry out my
Sounds-
ration. Spread some ration over my ration.
Yum.
I didn't make any good berries last night, or else I wouldn't have worried about it.
Damn it.
I ran this week.
Yeah.
We got into a couple of fights.
We had some things happen.
Tonight. I don't really miss it very much. Just eating good berries for a week now.
Saves money.
Saves lives.
It's true. Save money, save lives. It's
Um,
good berry.
Yeah, I step out and sort of look towards the cairn.
Okay, yeah, in the distance, up on the top, the very top of it, like, it seems like it's coming from the top. You
Yeah.
can see the lights flashing. Same colors and the same patterns.
I take out my scrimshaw dagger, kind of sort of hold it up towards the mountain, to sort of see if I can get an idea of whereabouts these lights are coming from.
Yeah, I mean, you can also tell, the scrimshaw is perfect. Like, it looks awesome. It's a gorgeous hilted dagger made of the knuckle and choke bone. But it looks like the way you can tell the lights are, it's not coming from the front of the mountain because the lights is like backlit. So you can see it's like on the other side of the mountain, but
Oh,
close to
okay.
the top.
Okay.
So like, you know, you've been up straight up the mountain and you went to the very top, but this looks like it might be around the back of it, and you can see like it glowing, and you can see the outline of the mountain from the front, so it's back. It looks like it's back.
Okay. Well, time like the present, I guess.
Yeah, let's hit the road.
Okay.
Double check my scarf to make sure it's like all nice. It's not gonna fly
Yep.
away in a good
Yeah.
worst person gust.
If
You're
it
nice.
flies away, you're gonna fly away
It's
with
true.
it.
I hold it out.
Squirrel suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys start to head out, and it's for the most part it's a nice, peaceful, almost peaceful walk through the woods. You hear some birds, which is unusual, kind of for but you're in the woods, and the woods a little bit different feel than other places in the 10 towns. And you can hear it's just kind of you guys and the sound of the snow underneath your feet and the dark. If you have your light source, right, you can see 30 feet out, just casting shadows of the trees as you're walking through. And you know that in front of you is the mountain. You're for sure you can see it. It's there, just on the other side of the tree line, however far that might be through the trees. And Faxon, can you make a survival check for me?
23.
You notice a lot of animal foot traffic, like coming away from the mountain. As you guys are coming through, like you notice big tracks, Yeti tracks, maybe small tracks, goat tracks, but they're all coming and going towards, Lonely Water, different directions, but away from the mountain. Like something's pushed them out. They're there, they don't want to be there.
It's something unnatural is going on here. All the animals have left this year.
The only thing can be heard is the birds. Like there's just crows and calls from the birds, but no other animals can be seen. Just their tracks pushing away. As you guys start to approach, you come through the woods some hours later. Getting lost wasn't an issue here. It was not a problem. And you can see it's clearly the mountain, the base of the mountain. You're on a different side than you started the last time. You would probably be on the the western side of the mountain when you came up, either to the north or the northeast side when you went up the first time. You have this map that the Goliath gave you, and it shows a clear path.
Is it Goliath size? Like,
It's
is it like a really big map?
For you, like if you're holding it, you're like, oh.
This map is
It's like bigger than you are.
I don't.
Road
This
atlas.
is really
The
unwieldy.
Frostmaiden Dale.
Can someone with longer arms hold this map? Because I can't open it all the way. It's like.
Yeah, it's just perfect. Like, no problem.
So you guys start to descend or make your way to the top. I would assume you find and the wind starts to pick up a little bit because now you're outside of the trees and now the wind's just open and it's definitely hitting you and it seems to be rougher than being inside the forest. The trees aren't blocking this wind. So whoever wants to lead, can I have a marching order, please?
Oh, I'm the biggest one. I'll go first.
I'll go behind you.
Make
Just
the-
to sort of.
Make the first.
Do we want to go
Trench.
2 by 2 or?
Can we even go 2 by 2?
The initial path seems to be big enough for 2 by 2.
So I'll stand next
Also,
to
did anyone get any? Did anyone have any specific gear, like climbing gear or anything? I know some of you had some things, maybe you
You
didn't.
said you had pittance,
I
right?
have pittance.
I have a ice
And
climber
rope.
pick
Okay.
and rope.
I don't. I think I can make myself able to climb speed if need be.
Okay, I'm just curious who had what, because if comes time, just that would come into play.
Yeah.
I can
And
always,
group?
I can always put like bows on my back.
Yeah. Okay.
Or both
Okay.
of them.
So I'll
Not
also
you,
stand in the
Andor.
front, protecting Handor.
Good call.
So whoever is in the front.
Little goblin's jacked. So yeah, he's got some guns.
Yeah.
He's legitimately stronger.
Actually, no, he's not very strong at all, but he's tough.
Oh wait, no, he isn't.
He's not strong at all, but he's.
You're just as weak as I am.
Whoever's in the front, can you make a survival check for me, please?
Sure thing.
As you are on the
Rats.
path.
Everybody step in front of me. I was
Rats.
gonna try to help.
11.
Rats. I physically died.
How bad did you roll?
It's wisdom, right? So
Oh, so you
I'm
got, you
pretty
got a
good
dirty
at it.
one.
a dirty one.
And you got
11.
okay. All right, so the path is at the very beginning of the path. It is very clear. Yeah.
It's
So
better
right
than
now,
me.
the 11 is enough. 10 was the DC because it's like the beginning of the path. It's like just recognizing there is a path. That was kind of.
Oh, okay. Fair
Sweet William starts wandering off into the woods, and
You're like,
Moses is
no,
like,
no,
"Where are you
just
going?"
I just like.
Couldn't tell.
You guys start making your way up now. The path kind of narrows down a bit and is now only accessible in a single file. So if you guys want to change it, you can.
You might want to get in the front.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
So.
You can put me in the back so I can protect Handor. I'm sure he's terrified.
I am.
I'm gonna take. Can't really see that far. Never mind. I'm not. Just thinking we've had some avalanche troubles in the past on these slopes. I was gonna say, can I look up and see if there's any sort of.
So whoever's in the front,
Yeah, it's
I need you to make a survival or perception, whichever one's better for you, or flat wisdom.
29.
Okay. Okay. So the path in front of you did disappear, but with a 29, you pick up another path further up. It's like maybe like it washed away, maybe Netherlands came through and washed the section out, but for whatever reason, the path was gone. But with a 29, you find the other path just fine. And you're trudging along. At this point, you're getting further and further up the mountain. I need frost checks from everybody, please.
That's cocked.
What even is that? 6? Okay, I couldn't even see that at all.
17.
Wow, I'm rolling on my mind right now. 23.
You're
I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's it.
Because I've got all this gear too.
Yeah.
So
Plus 20 was?
I'm like plus 13.
Plus 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 24.
Okay.
31.
Okay. DC was 15 on this one. So everyone's good. Okay. So the strong winds of
500 gold.
Oh,
Yeah, or
okay,
something.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's
We got the
really-
charisma thing too, which is nice. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah, no, that helps.
And it came into play.
Yeah.
So the wind picks up heavy because you're now you're kind of coming around the mountain where the wind, there's nothing blocking you from the wind. It's only getting colder from here on out. So you guys, bundled up, kept pushing on forward. Faxon again. Can I get an insight check? As you're looking at the map, you stop for a second to pull up the map, and the path veers west, but the map shows the destination is east. So let me just.
That's the third 19 in a row. 23.
You, against the map and kind of like other judgment of not yours, you're like, I'm gonna go the way that I think this should go. And for better, you realize that was the right choice. It takes you around instead of the way that you would have thought would have gone, maybe up and to another place completely.
Yeah.
So you guys start to come to. It really narrows down. You're coming around now and up to the backside. Not all the way to the top, but it's the middle of the mountain, almost half, like a little more than halfway up. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws for me, please, as the ledge starts to narrow and get very slippery.
Should have shut it off.
15.
Did you do it again?
He did.
Nice.
Oh, that's funny. That's the third one. That's the fourth one.
12.
What's going on there?
19.
22.
Okay. And Tor.
Yeah.
Your feet start to slip from underneath you, and you everyone can hear this as like the snow starts to move, and you start to hear Handor's feet and his gear start to rumble and move around, and he starts to slip down the side of the
Can
mountain.
I try and make a quick, fast?
I will
well
let you
on
make
it.
an athletics DC 15.
Is this athletic strength usually? Right? Or
It's
You should. Yeah.
you're probably trained in
yeah,
athletics.
Or acrobatics. Either one. I'll let you use either one.
I'm gonna do athletics. But then I add
18, I believe that would be.
18.
So with an 18, you, as he starts to slip and slide down the side of where you guys are at, you grab him. And as that happens, above you guys, you can hear a soft rumbling above you.
This shit again.
Alright, I get my ice climber pick.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm gonna put it like right in.
Okay.
Like, hold on and try and like grab him, or maybe wants to try and grab onto me or tie up or whatever.
So
I probably should tie up.
this one we're gonna do a little different than the last one. We're gonna switch it up, right? We're gonna have some fun with it. So I'm gonna let you make a strength saving throw, or use a strength throw to try to pull up Handor.
If it's pure strength, you add your 5.
Proficiency.
That's up to you. Do you want to add his proficiency or not?
It's just a straight strength.
Oh,
Okay.
So that's
13.
Okay. Yeah, you can pull Handor as a small person. So
Yeah.
you pull him up, and as you're pulling him up, you guys look up and you hear the whole side of the mountain tremble, and the snow starts to slide down towards you guys. I need everyone to make a acrobatics saving throw. Please.
Here comes a low roll. Here comes like the here comes the opposite. So it's gonna be 2.
No lie.
5th. Yep. Okay, I'll take it.
All right,
21.
What did everyone get?
17.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
14. No, sorry. So, if it's one of my skills, I have my proficiency bonus.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's what those
Plus
little
the
boxes
strength.
are for next
I
to it.
need
You
to add
fill it
that.
in.
I need to
You
add
fill the
that.
little box in so you know where you're
Yeah.
proficient.
Okay.
And you add your proficiency bonus to it. If you're not trained in
Okay.
it, you don't add.
Okay, so 17.
Okay. All right. Everyone succeeded. So everyone managed. You guys, as you're pulling him up, you guys see that the snow is coming down, and you guys manage with a great acrobatics roll to either dip, duck, dodge, whatever your way out of the snow. And it wasn't the entirety of the mountain like it was last time. Last time it was the whole side of the mountain falling down. And you guys, this time was just like a 20, 30 foot section of it just sliding off, and you guys managed to get your way out of the way, which was good for you guys.
Yeah, that would have hurt. Send us back.
This wasn't fun last time.
What do you guys want to do?
Sonic. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can see the path is still ahead of us.
Sure. Make a survival check.
No way. What is happening? 29.
Yeah,
I'm watching him do it.
So yeah, you pick up the path again. You find it on the other side of the snow, which was difficult because it wiped out everything, and you kind of moved around. You didn't know which way you were going now, but you know exactly which way you're going.
Keep using that die. It only has 19s written on it.
That's a champion, man.
That's the best.
Critting all day. So I'll proceed forward.
Okay. As you guys are coming up, you notice you're not quite like where the trees don't go yet. There's like sparse trees here and there. You notice one on the path that you're kind of going to, and you can see something carved into it. And it's a tree made of ice. Like it's a tree. It looks like a tree, but it's ice.
Cool.
Interesting.
Weird place for us.
I'm going to, I'll still check it out. Well, yeah, we should probably just go on that's still 5 feet, right? So we're moving single file still.
Yeah, it's on the path. So when I say on the path, it's not right in front of you. It's coming out of the side of the mountain,
Gotcha.
essentially, and you can see it. It's right there next to you as you're passing. You see this tree made of ice, and there's like a rune carved into it.
I tried to see it like 19.
Sure. Whoever wants to take a look at it as they pass would be an arcane or arcana. Sorry.
All right, at least it's not anything we know. We know you're not cheating.
Okay. I didn't do well.
11.
21. Yeah, I rolled a 19.
So it makes sense. So as Handor's passing it and like kind of looking at it, you know that this rune specifically.
He didn't update his skills.
Arcana.
You should do that.
So it's a 22.
Sure. You know that this rune is the rune of is the explosive rune. If touched, will explode
Shit.
Oh.
and trigger
Okay.
a fairly large explosion.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't have anything.
We'll just touch it, but we'll put that in our back pocket if we need to make a daring escape.
And just let somebody else touch it. If they're chasing us.
If they're chasing us, we touch it and run.
I think if we touch it, we explode.
So we throw something.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but then the path might.
Yeah, but from the other side.
But then we have our skis. There's more than one way down this mountain, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a path on the other side.
And there's always a way down. This might not be.
It's not wrong.
Got spacesuit scarf.
We'll proceed forward and not touch this tree.
Yeah. I mean, we can squeeze by it without touching it, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's like it's on the path. It's next to you,
Okay.
coming out of your mountain as you're walking.
Oh, for some reason I thought it
You
was
lose
a
your
block.
footing and slip, fall, and touch.
Yeah. I almost fell. I got it. Don't worry.
We blow. I just grab onto this.
So you guys just keep going.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You notice the path starts to bend again, like around another part of the mountain, and as you round the cliff's edge, you spot what looks to be an entrance carved into the cliff face.
I look at the map. Are we nearish to where he made it to?
Yeah, like you see the X is like comes like around the mountain, kind of where you are. And it looks
We
like
should probably.
It's not a bad idea.
It's actually a pretty solid idea. Yeah.
Alright.
Does anyone have ink and pen?
Let me see. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure
Nope.
underutilized thing that no one ever gets.
Yeah.
Well, it comes as part of some people's kits.
It's true, yeah.
If I ever took the time to write it out. So I'm totally oblivious. I'm not one for writing letters.
Words, who needs them?
I have explorer bags. I don't think.
I think that's the same one I have, and it does that.
Probably be like. Yeah. No.
No. I guess we can't. I mean, I have
Oh, no.
berries. I can kind of.
Maybe trader's pack or something like
Burn a
that.
stick. We burn a stick.
Oh, use the charcoal.
I have a tinderbox.
I also have a tinderbox.
We could literally do that.
That is a thing, yeah.
Alright, I'll try and like. Make fire.
What are you trying to do?
Try to
He's
burn
just
an
trying to
stick.
make a little charcoal so that we can just put a dot on the map.
Okay.
That's it.
Roll to see you let the map on fire.
No,
No,
you
no,
put
no,
it
no.
out and then you.
No, the
it
map's
would be-
nowhere near me. I've just got like a piece of like fat wood stick, you know,
That was slightly burnt.
and I'm trying to just set it on fire,
Sure.
put it out, so I could just kind of.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well. You do it.
Alright. I'll do it.
Okay. That works, yeah.
All right. So we're gonna. In. This is about where he marked it.
Yeah. And as you guys are standing there at the cave, you do see like what looks to be firelight coming from inside. Like as you're now like looking at it, and you see one of those blast of light that you were seeing just come pulsing through the hall. Cool. And like pushes out of the mountain, almost like not blinding, but like it's like because it's dark, you know.
Right.
Do we feel pushed by it?
No, but if anyone who wants to make an Arcana check.
No, not as good as that. 11. That might be magical, I think.
That's probably your Yeti upgrade pocket. Sorry,
Wow.
that was really mean.
Wow.
That was mean.
Racist.
That's mean.
That Yeti was really strong and big. I mean, he's a good leader.
The only thing Bose requires. Are you bigger than me? All right, I'll follow you.
Sorry. I apologize, Andor.
Alright. So we should probably proceed with caution. Sounds like there were many hooded figures on the wall.
Yeah, at least a few.
Okay. Let's do it.
Go to the murder light hole.
This can't be this. A murder light hole. German techno festival. Harry.
How did they die? Oh, they went to a rave.
Yeah. These drugged out people in Birkenstocks.
I'm gonna like make a cult now just for that. That's gonna make a cult. You guys
Their leader is behind a big pulpit, and there's like light coming out from behind him.
Right.
He's got
He's got a
like
dead mouse
mixing-
helmet on.
Yeah, and he's like mixing on it.
Oh, okay. That's a thing.
That soccer
Wait,
jersey's on.
before we go in there, I'm going to pull this out. I reach into my gray bag.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna whip it out.
Let me just whip this out.
Can you only have one summon at a time?
I don't think it says that. I think it just says everything.
Dude, grab two of them. Whip them both out.
Well, I think there's 3.
There's only so many uses. Is it per day?
3 per day.
3 per day. It refreshes at dawn.
Yeah.
Just like,
So 5 is a panther.
Hell yeah!
you got Panther?
You got a
Yo!
panther?
Yeah.
I got Snow
Do one more. Do one more.
Steve wants me to do one.
Do one more.
It's like I got you.
We have enough
No,
room.
Bose wants you to do one more.
We have enough room to have another egg.
Hey, Jack. Jack. Okay.
We're going into a cave.
No. Okay.
No, I'm alright.
One's enough.
One's good for now.
The options are over there.
Yeah.
Where is it? Here, I'll give you that.
Oh, cool. Yes.
And Wolf, he
He can be in front.
can lead.
Give you that guy. Alright, so you just summoned the. Did you pull that out of the bag or is it when you summoned
I
it?
put it out of the bag.
Oh, okay, cool.
Panther.
It was a fuzzy black ball that I just threw up.
It's like a Pokemon.
Sex Panther.
Ooh! 85% of the time works every time.
Oh, it's got pounced. Alright, so we'll proceed forward.
Okay. You guys start to move forward, and as you do, you notice
Can I
that.
listen at the cave entrance?
Yeah, go for it.
24.
You don't hear anything other than like the fire from the braziers on each side of the entrance, and it looks like a long hallway. And down the hallway, you can see another like fire at the end of the hallway. Oh, you can give me a marching order unless that's actually the marching order. And, yeah, you know what?
Yeah, take that one off and put the other one underneath. Just use the.
You can do what you will with the top one.
You don't want
The
Panther?
stone one.
Oh.
Oh
No. We all died.
Oh, God.
Where are it? Is it, how wide is the cave?
The cave entrance is 10 feet wide.
I don't mind being in the front.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe we can switch up the order since I'm not trying to find a path.
Yeah.
I'll sit next to my panther.
The two tanks in front, you and me in the back.
So that is a 10-foot by 10-foot hallway that goes as far down as you can see. And there's a light at the end also.
Okay. I will just keep going forward.
Okay, how far down
Until I guess all we can see is light down here. Might as well just keep going until we reach the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, not ominous at all, but yeah.
So you guys start to head down, and you notice, like all the way towards the end. So you get back almost to the end of the hall. You notice there's an opening to the left, like a 10-foot opening.
So
No door,
there's-
just goes left into the opening.
But there's light further on down the hall.
So that's at the end of the hall. So if you're coming,
It just
Oh,
takes a
it
turn.
just turns
yeah,
to the
you'll
left.
notice.
Okay.
Yep. So before you
Okay.
hit that turn, you notice that there is a turn, and so if you were to come down the hall, just look like this, end of the wall, and then turns left.
Okay. Yeah. Keep going, I guess.
So, as you peer around the corner, you see his table surrounded by dirt. They seem to be enjoying some good food and good drinks. They're just sitting there. They're converse with each other. And then, as you guys are like peering around the corner, you know, you don't fully walk in. I'm assuming you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
Yeah, at least somewhat stealthy.
yeah. Well, they'd be rolling for stealth.
No, I know.
I mean, I'm not being specifically stealthy because I'm terrible
Kind
at
of
it.
can't, yeah.
You guys hear a small voice shout out something in a language you don't understand. You might vaguely, it's a broken, like a weird broken
It's like a
dwarven
different
dialect,
form.
and it's when I say a small voice, it doesn't. It's like it seems like it's from a small person, but it comes from behind you, but there was nobody there, and you see all the Durgards grab their weapons and look towards the door and see all of you guys. Roll initiative.
Oh, hey there.
Nice.
He was in here last night raving.
Damn it.
So, lots of different die.
You guys rolled it
Using
again.
that other die for
Save
saving it.
Yeah, save that. Save that for the important stuff.
Oh, whoops.
All right. Everyone roll initiative.
Yep.
All right. 25 to 20. No. Okay. So 19, 18.
18.
Okay. Sweet.
Sweet.
17, 16, 15, 14,
13.
okay, 12, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, okay. So the Durgar are just going to go on this turn. And you see 4, but this is 4 actions. So Sweet William, again, you see the voice comes from behind you, very small
Behind me?
shout, yeah, behind you guys, in the hallway, you hear it. And that's what alerts them, and they all look up and grab their weapons and stand up. You're up. What do you do?
And am I in a hallway or an alcove? Or
You guys are just rounding the corner, so you're kind of all like face to face now. I can. Do you want me to draw it out for you?
Yeah.
Probably a lot easier.
We'll play a rogue.
Who knows?
This is,
Tune in next time. Okay. So yeah. So that's what you guys come across as you walk in. And Sweet William, you are up.
oh yeah, Chops. Chops would probably come in via satellite if you wanted to. Alright, I'm going in here.
Moving on top.
Yeah, get him.
Should I get there? Should I leave them open for a little fireball? I think that's
Where they'll come to me.
I think that's.
So, here we go. I'm just to do what I do. Yeesh. I don't know about that. 14.
Does not hit.
Second one.
Fuck.
14 again.
Does not hit. So as you come in and you charge at him, you notice he is in fact wearing a scale mail and has a shield, and you come to swing twice down on top of him, and you miss each time as you come down, and
But he pees a little That's it.
He does not look scared at all.
Fuck.
Boz, you're up.
I'm gonna take a pot shot with a sacred flame at the guy that Sweet William's going after.
Okay, Sweet William is in the way.
It's line of sight.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Or something. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'm not
Dexterity
gonna
saving
yuck your
throw.
yum, you know? 5.
He takes
Okay.
an epic 8 damage. Take that. All right, and then I run over here.
I did not seem to like that as you do your crazy finger lightning. Yeah.
As you go the opposite direction.
And you hit him in his armor, and it you see it resonates up his armor in his face, and he in a deep gruff voice that you can't understand, and he's like, and he's pissed. He doesn't seem to like that. Faxon, you're up.
Good. My weird radiation. Lightning radiation.
One back there. I am going to have the Panther's gonna pounce on the guy that's with Panther.
Okay.
Okay, so the way this guy works is Panther moves at least 20 feet straight towards the creature, which is this guy. He went forward, makes a claw attack, and the same turn, target must succeed a D12. So, saving throw will be not prone. Hits with he has to hit with the claw attack.
Okay.
I skipped the word hit. Okay, let's try it out. +4. That's a 3. You're not gonna get me there.
Does not hit.
He only gets the bite if he knocks him prone. Okay. All right. What am I doing? I'm gonna.
All those 19s.
They're all gone. I got 6 in a row. I mean, I was getting greedy.
Insane.
I'm going to cast Shillelagh and throw a fireball at the guy. No, both in the way. I don't think that's a good idea. Can I get a good line of sight on
Maybe they got
that guy? I want to stay near Handor. Yeah, I'm gonna move up to here and throw a fireball at the guy there. +7. 18 to hit.
Hits. Which one is this?
The one that's in front of Boss.
Okay.
It's 13 damage. Fire. Hey yo. Oh, I didn't do it. I should have done that. I think I have to double check the size of that spell.
Anything else you want to do?
I've moved. I've used my bonus action. I've used my normal action. I am good, sir.
Okay. So you see, pretty much all at the exact same time, all of the Duragar, they just look at each other.
Get big.
Yeah, and they go like, and they all start to double in size, and they get huge.
Huge. Or large, rather, because they're small to begin with. So,
You know what's cool? I have the exact same these guys.
Oh shit. It was big.
Except for these two I don't have. But look, now he looks like a real Duragar.
Now he's not
I
just
just
a
broke
guy.
this guy's sword off. Take that.
That was the one that got snatched by the ice construct.
It was like glue that. Not now. Do it later. All right. They all get super big. Handor, it is your turn.
Oh, that was their turn. I'll just go over here, I guess, and throw a firebolt at that guy. Same guy Leon just hit with fire.
Okay.
12.
Does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So as you conjure your fireball and throw it at him, it just kind of hits his armor and dissipates off. Anything else you want to do?
That's all I had.
All right, Sweet William, you're up.
Going back after Big Guy, dude.
All right.
Big Guy, dude. Action search. First one.
Give me a natural one.
That is a miss.
That is
16 is a hit.
Swap out D10 for D20 here. This is getting really chewed up. Nice.
16.
Yeah. Right. Plus 5, 16 damage.
16 damage.
Yep. And that's my turn.
All right, Boz, you're up.
I'm going to shoot another ray at the guy that he's fighting.
That's who William's fighting?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Dude.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
for
just
it.
hold him off.
Yeah,
They make a dex saving throw.
16.
That's a pass.
Okay. So as you shoot your lightning, and this time he absorbs it. It kind of hits his armor, doesn't drop, it just stays there. You might block it with your shield. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it for me.
All right.
Actually, I'll step right here.
Okay.
You
Faxon,
can't
you're
come
up.
through here.
I am going to throw a fireball at that guy again. I might have to take a step this way so I'll close this in the way. Jukin. 25.
That hits.
3.
Okay.
Whole 3 damage.
Hey, man.
2-1.
And then the panther is gonna bite at the man that's in front of him.
The same one that's Sweet William's on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 4. 21.
Hits.
Nice.
D6 plus 2.
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
Hell
That
yeah.
one looks really, really hurt. Like he's been jacked up a bunch.
I wish I had the ability to triple knowledge there.
But now it is the bad guy's turn. So the one in front of you, Sweet William, is going to. You see it like raise up a war pick that is enlarged with it and goes to bring it down on top of you. Let's see if he hits you. No, he does not.
No.
You see him come down, and the war pick pings into the ground as it just misses you completely. So it switches through the air and misses.
Just start alone.
He's like your size now, which is weird. And then the one in front of you is going to take a swing at you, saying they all have these war picks and like shields.
8.
He just misses you. As again he comes down and misses. The one behind, is going to come up around and get on the other side of Sweet William.
Like over here?
No, behind him.
Well, okay.
He'll still be touching both.
Yeah.
He's big
okay.
enough.
Yeah.
He's not actually there.
And he's going to get he has +2 because he's now flanking.
Take that tree.
That. He misses completely. Again, as these guys can't seem to hit, they're just getting used to their big bodies.
Yeah.
And the other one is going to come around
They
and
just
go on
hit
the
a
other
growth
side of
spurt.
you, Boz, on that side.
How much movement does he have?
30. Or 25. These one guys only have 25. Can you make it?
3,
Trips over the table.
4,
I think it's supposed to be
5. He can make it to here.
Okay.
staring at Handor.
He also misses. So that guy misses.
Fantastic.
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 I need somebody. Let's see. Handor, from behind you,
Oh, good. Here it comes.
you feel something stab into your back.
It's a tiny child Duragar.
Just a baby to
Just a wee baby.
As the dagger pushes in, you feel the pain. You take 2 damage from that.
Okay. I feel like there's more coming. I feel like there's some poison damage coming my way. Especially with all those dice.
Does he get a saving throw against
Those
the
are
poison?
little dice. I can sense it. They're like little baby
Just
dice.
D4s.
No, those are definitely D6.
They could have been 8s.
And 11 psychic damage as you feel from the pain shoot up into your mind.
Like
Ooh, I
that.
got mind poison.
And
Interesting.
put that behind him, please.
Oh, it's a freaking caster Duragar.
It's a little gnome Duragar.
Right behind him.
Right behind.
Like here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Okay.
because I'm like right at the wall.
Okay.
Ouch.
Bastard.
Well,
I got something for
You've got a shillelagh.
I do. I know.
You're right there.
And Sweet William, you're up.
Right here in my hand.
I'm gonna continue trying.
Oh, Handor's up. Sorry,
Yeah.
I passed over Handor. My bad.
No takesy backsies.
This Handor's done now. This is the end.
He's dead. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll turn around and cast fucking Dissonant Whispers on this asshole.
Yeah, give
Okay.
it to him.
And that's a wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. DC 16.
Yeah, right in his brain. Give it to him.
11.
Hey! He uses his reaction to run as far away from me as he can, and he takes 3d6 psychic damage.
Take a walk.
Oh, he has advantage on those.
Oh, okay, well, I still rolled the damage.
18.
Okay, so he takes
Sorry, but what did he take?
3.
Okay.
Wait.
No,
Three. You got two
Oh,
sixes
sorry,
there.
6.
Okay.
6.
He takes
Sorry, I'm just so used to rolling shit on d6s. That's all I have.
Okay. Sweet William, you're up.
Well, I think in this circumstance, I will
Swing my axe.
There we go. 18.
Hits.
Alright, and 13 damage.
Okay, how do you kill the one in front of you?
All the possibilities.
I'm gonna cut his arms off.
Okay.
Like right, I just got it. Just one arm.
Okay.
Just brutally, like one.
So
arm.
as you bring down your mighty swing, and you hit
Actually,
this guy.
it probably like it comes down, takes the arms off, but it also just like opens up his whole side. It just like
Yeah.
starts to lose guts and
He
stuff.
falls to the
Yeah.
side, to the ground. Anything else?
I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm not done.
Take a step forward. Oh wait, no,
this
no.
guy's
Sorry,
gone.
That guy's dead.
His
Turn
body's
around,
still there.
Turn around.
Okay.
And with
He's
like,
probably smaller though, right? Because it's magic.
Yeah, he starts to diminish to his.
so he's still got guts everywhere. Stinks. All right, and I'm gonna
You
just
did that.
turn around and in one motion swing my axe. Oh baby, that's enough. At 25.
Hits.
Fuck. 7.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do? All right, Boz, you're up.
Everybody's on hurt. I meant the monsters. I know you're hurting, but I don't really care.
Thanks. Thanks, friend.
You have such a small life pool that it's
It's
just
really
easier
pointless.
to leave
Yeah,
you
no, I get
dying.
Handor doesn't get it, but I get it.
I guess I'll start fighting the guy in front of me with the gray base because he's already hurt.
Yeah.
And I will.
Firing.
I will give him another sacred flame. Dexterity save.
Yep, 15.
That passes. That's my DC. That's it for me.
Faxon, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna whack this guy with my shillelagh.
The
Give him a
guy,
whack.
the guy next to you?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't think I've done it yet. I'm gonna cast shillelagh first.
No, you did.
Yeah,
Did
you
I on
did,
the first
yeah.
round?
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay. Whack.
You covered yourself.
Plus 7. Ooh, that's a 2. All right, that's not gonna get me there. That's 9.
Does
Nine-
not hit,
does 9 hit him?
unfortunately, no.
This is not
All right. And then the panther is going to also turn around. It's going to circle around to the back of this Durgar.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That plus 2.
6. Probably not going to get there with a 14, but it's okay.
No, it does not hit.
But gives it to Grim. Gives it to Grim Drop now.
That's
Okay, so now the Durgar look at you guys and they're speaking to each other in the language you understand, and Sweet William 1 goes to swing on you. Does not hit.
Fuck off.
Yep. The one in front of you, Boz goes to swing. That one does hit.
Okay.
So you see as its war pick comes down
I'm fine.
into you.
Maybe.
Where's my
That's
next
20
one?
poison damage shit.
No.
No, it's a pick. It's gonna heal probably
12.
11. I'm gonna say 11.
11 or 12. It could be.
Well, there's a D4.
So you take 8 points of damage as the war pick comes down and into you. And then the one to your left is now going to move behind you. Oh, bring it on.
Now me and Handor are flanking him, though.
That'll be real helpful.
You're a threat in combat.
15, does that hit you?
15 does not hit me.
So he misses.
That
So he misses with a swing of his war pick and kind of hits the ground in a big sound noise. Let's see. Handor, I must ask you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Good.
For you.
A 0? Is that a 0?
No, it's a 1. It's just a 1. It's just a natural 1 with no bonuses.
Okay.
Okay. So you immediately move to Faxton and attack him. So make one attack roll against Faxton.
Okay.
You have a staff.
I have a dagger.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Well, you hit.
He cut you good.
You did.
It's 1d4,
1d4 plus strength, or
your
for dexterity?
his dexterity, so it's actually plus 3.
Nice.
7 max
damage?
Take it.
Wow. Well, I guess it does make sense, right? I wasn't expecting Handor to come over and stab me.
So you're
Especially since
Faxton.
you've never seen me
As
with
you're
my daggers
standing there
or
from
anything
behind
like
you,
that,
you
so-
guys hear like the murmuring of this like cloaked thing. It's like weird, and like you see Handor like stop, look over at you, walk over, and just goes. Yeah, and you're like, what the hell?
What the hell, Handor?
It's really funny because that's my light source too, so it's just like it goes away when it goes.
Handor's bringing the darkness.
Yeah.
Get it? All right. That's his turn. Sweet
Yeah.
William, you're up.
Sweet. Okay. Turn around. So I get a flanking bonus because of the
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 2.
He's an ally.
Panther flank.
Yep.
So you got plus 10 on this attack, bro. These 2 attacks, I should say.
Yep. So fuck. That's a miss. Let's roll the 2.
You miss.
Okay, that's better.
25.
Yes.
That's not good. 8 damage.
Still up.
Yeah.
Looks hurt though. As your axe comes into him.
Good like action surge, but I just feel like we're not there yet.
Boz, you're up.
The one in front of me's hurt, right? But,
Yes.
Yep. Which one do I want to focus on? I guess I'll go out with the one in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing, dex save. 4. Haha, take this, jerk. 8 damage. Yeah.
Nice.
Just now I just see Bo's in like black robes, just like
No, he's a hippie, man.
he's a good guy. He just has the when the lightning like flashes, you know, it's like strobe in the room, like all of a sudden you are like the emperor.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks super
right, yeah.
creepy and
You know?
scary when he's casting it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like when with like Galadriel, you know, when she gets tempted by the ring. Like,
Oh yeah. He gets all ethereal and scary looking.
This is flashes of it.
Faxton, you're up.
For some reason, it makes you look ridiculous.
That's what I kill everything with,
It's
though.
true.
Okay, I feel like it would make sense. I'd have disadvantage though if I threw a threw fire at that guy, right? That's in front of Steve because I'm in combat right now.
Yes. Good base,
So that wouldn't be a smart idea. So I think I'm just gonna keep whacking at this guy with my shillelagh.
Wait, we take attack of ops when
With range
No,
attacks.
no,
Yeah.
no, not attack of ops. You get disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's a range attack.
Not with your sacred flame because it's a save. But for
Right.
me,
Oh,
Yeah.
using a ranged attack.
Like if I were to use Firebolt right now, I would have disadvantage.
Oh, that sucks.
it's instead of
It
it's
sucks to have a sucky cantrip, huh?
it's fine. I have shillelagh
I know, you've got a good cantrip. It's fine.
and I have produce flame, right? I'm multifaceted. That's what this character do.
I'm a one-trick pony.
Dude, you've saved the party twice.
Yeah.
Legit.
I don't think that 15 is gonna get me there.
That's
on
what.
this guy.
That's
15?
what clerics do, though. It's my job to.
The cloaked guy?
Yeah.
Yes, you hit him.
Plus 4, 9 damage.
Okay.
Whack!
Crack his
With my
skull.
giant, with my shining wooden sword. The panther is going to bite this guy right in the tush.
Yeah.
Real chomp. He's gonna get the chomps going.
Oh, crit?
Okay.
Give it to him.
Plus 2. 7.
Okay.
At least it's consistent.
He looks super hurt
Sweet Willie.
as this wolf comes up and just takes a bite out of the back of him, like down by his legs with his not too much armor. And was it bad guy's turn?
Oh, yeah.
So from behind you comes another. You feel it coming in behind you.
I'm gonna. Sorry.
No, go ahead. What do you want to
I'm
do?
thinking I want to reposition myself.
Yeah, go for it.
Just so
You're suffering attack of op if you don't disengage though, because you
I'm not-
attacked. I'm just letting you know.
I'm not gonna get an attack of off because I'm not in the base of faith with anybody but this guy, and I'm just moving behind this guy, so me and him.
Okay. Yeah, if you stay within 5 feet.
Technically, this guy is occupying these 4 squares, so he's
Is that next to
technically
me?
in base
Yeah.
to base.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Never mind. I won't move.
Okay. Yeah, it's just so you knew. I didn't know if it would change anything for your decision. But that guy missed his attack on you.
Oh.
So Steve paused the guy in front of you is going to swing on you.
Bring it.
So 18. 18?
18 will hit.
Okay.
How about we play some lucky hit?
Take 10 damage as the war pit comes down and catches you in the shoulder.
Ooh. I'm alright.
Pandora, the one in front of you, is just sitting there with this big war pick in his shield, and it mumbles, "Oh, enough!" And like comes down and tries to swing on you. It misses completely.
Wow.
It actually it almost hits itself.
surprise.
It comes out with the pick and hits in front of the ground, and misses you.
Are like fucking drunk.
I feel like they might have been drinking.
Drunk as lords right now. We're just like, they're gonna suck.
Duh.
Except for the fucking.
They're not dead
wizard
yet.
guy.
Yeah,
Wizard
we've
guys.
only killed one of them.
The guy behind you, he chants something, and he starts to shrink and gets smaller and smaller and
Doing
smaller.
that.
And
Start
smaller.
stamping your feet.
So now he is tiny,
Uh,
but you can still see him. Like you're like, what the heck is that? And Sweet
him
William,
and
it's
put
your
him in
turn.
I mean, I could just enlarge him.
Oh, actually, he's going to. No, you're good. You're good. Oh, you can. Okay. Faxon, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Don't crack me with your shoulder.
19.
Okay. You feel something try to creep into your mind, and like you push it out, but you felt like something like a thought tried to get in there. Sweet William, you're up.
out of my mind.
Actually, wouldn't it be Handor?
Yes.
Handor again. You keep trying to
Oh,
skip
sorry,
over
Handor.
him.
It's Handor's turn.
It's me.
No, he's hiding in the back all the time. I forget. He's as far away as far as can get usually.
Yeah, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Fuck this guy. He's getting a dissonant whisper.
Okay. So I have to.
Or no, not dissonant whisper. Tasha's mind whip.
This is
Same thing.
Intelligence or wisdom?
It's wisdom again.
Okay. 6.
Hell yeah, fuck him. On his next turn, it can only choose to move, take an action, or take a bonus action. It gets
Okay.
only one of those 3.
Okay.
And he takes
Nice.
16 psychic damage.
Okay.
To your brain.
The brain.
How do you like psychic damage, you dick? I
Tiny jerk.
See the tiny little thing like wriggle and like you go like, what the heck is happening? Anything
Oh yeah, I forgot he was tiny.
yeah. Anything else you want to do, Handor?
No, because I'm gonna get smashed if I
Yes.
try and move.
Oh, yeah, too bad.
Sweet William, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna go for it. On the guy right there.
Go for a Tetris.
Give it to him.
So that's 19
Hits.
Yes, sir.
and 8. No, sorry, 9 damage.
How do you kill him?
He cut off the opposite arm.
I just cut off this one. I cut off this one's leg.
So like you take your halberd and with a
Yeah.
swing downward and almost back up,
Right.
you like
not the shield side, but like
Yeah.
the and it's just like
panther is
Yeah.
still clamped onto the bottom of his calf,
Yeah.
and you just cut it off at the
yeah.
take it right off, and you
Just
see
trying to
him
feed
come
the
off his
panther,
feet
that's
and he lands on the ground with a big thud. He starts to shrink back to normal size. He's bleeding out all over the ground.
Badly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I took his balls off too. I mean,
Okay.
I wasn't aiming for it, but like, yeah, he's gonna bleed.
I wasn't aiming
He's
for it, but it
definitely dead.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah.
Move and attack this other guy.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alright, here we go. 18?
Yes.
Nice. 15 damage.
How do you kill him?
Fuck. Decapitation.
So as you take this guy's leg off and you see Handor, he's in trouble. You run over to Handor and you just swing your halberd in a huge motion with the shoulders. Take this guy's head right off. As it flops off his body and hits the ground, he just crumbles in front of Handor and shrinks back to normal size, but his head stays big.
And I.
His head stays big.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Just give it like, fuck yeah!
You see, Sweet William's got a rage boner. Faxon, you're up.
It's crazy.
Our boss is up. Yeah. See, that's why these things are perfect.
I'm going
I love
to
these things.
I'm going to do the same thing again on this guy with the grave axe.
Wisdom?
Yeah, deck save.
Oh, deck save. I think it's a 6.
He takes 8 damage.
Okay. He's super hurt.
Okay.
As your lightning fingers penetrate his armor and start to push through, and you can see like it coming up through his face. Now it's Faxon's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna have the panther pounce on that guy that Steve just hit.
Okay.
Get him.
Let's see what he's got. +4.
You'll probably kill him with a claw.
17?
Hits.
Yes.
I'm
So I
guessing.
believe the pounce is additional D6 damage as well.
Ooh.
And no, I'm looking at the wrong animal.
Big DMG here.
Oh no, it's just the prone attack. Okay, anyway, so he has to make a DC 12 Strength saving throw.
I'm thinking he's dead.
The Duragard?
Yep, or he gets knocked prone and I get to bite him.
He does have advantage on strength throws because he's large.
That's fine. But I do also do him. It also deal him additional 7 damage to him. And then I want to bite him.
9.
Oh, he is knocked prone.
And how much damage did you do?
7.
So how do you kill him?
I'm pretty
I
sure
was just gonna see if the tiger they jumped on him and mauled him up top or mauled him on the ground. That was it. That was the difference.
It was just cinematic.
Yeah, it's purely
the
cinematic.
The panther finds a fold in his armor, like near around the soft bits.
Yeah.
It's kind of just clamps.
So you see
down.
the panther jump up and tackle this large Duragard, like get his neck and start to tear him apart. His Duragard's like blood's pouring out of his neck,
Those gruesome
and he
fighting
starts to like get
Yeah.
He starts to get small again as now like the panther's like whipping at the guy in the mouth now because he's small. Anything else you want to do, Faxon?
Yeah, I'm going to go around to the other side of this guy
Okay.
and bonk him real good.
Okay.
Give me the old bonksky. Oh, give me the old bonksky.
yeah. That's 20.
A crit. Okay.
Okay, plus foe. 15 damage. Bonksky.
He is super hurt.
Nice.
You're like because it's so small. You hit him, and he's very very hurt.
Give me the old bonksky.
I'm just very badly hurt.
And I got nothing else after that.
I'm just very badly hurt.
It's probably really hard to hit when he's tiny, I think.
Plus 2 AC.
Okay, it's not horrible.
Somebody's got to step on
He
I mean,
can't.
Put him in a bag.
He literally can either move, attack, or use an action or a bonus action.
Can I
Next
swallow
turn.
him whole? Do I have that action available to me since he's tiny now? And I'm a dragon now.
Like, tear him into
So you're all
this.
set?
Yeah.
So it's his turn. You see like he like waddles up to Handor's and like he like goes to like stab him with something.
Handor's about to go down.
It's very good if you go down
I
to a
just take
tiny
this plate.
He legit just hit you. He rolls with a disadvantage too because he's tiny.
This little shit.
So you take one from the dagger as it like stabs into you, but you feel something else like start to pulse up through into your body.
You know what the worst part is? If I was one level higher, I would have psychic resistance.
It'll never come up again.
I know. That's the
You
thing.
take 9 psychic damage.
I'm still alive.
As it
Just
forces
not
up
very-
like from your leg, you
not
feel it
very
come up
well.
into your brain. You're like, ugh. And that's his turn. And Handor, you're up now.
Go. Oh, I plan on it. I just don't want to waste the spell.
Use your thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, it'd be way funnier to just magic missile him. So I think I'm just gonna magic missile him.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Fuck him. No chance.
You die now.
Wow. No, 13.
Okay.
Oh, you add.
Plus 1 to each.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You look down at the ground and just hold your hands out and just shoot your magic missile out at him. And how do you kill him?
I think I just want the magic missiles to kind of like be like a boxer's like, you know, combination. So it's just like him getting hit in the face like over and over.
So the missiles are so big to his body you can't see until afterwards, where he's just like obliterated.
Good.
Tiny
Good.
little
That's
mess
exactly what I
on
wanted.
the ground. Everything falls silent again in the cavern, and as you can hear, all you can hear is the fire from the braziers and the hearth in the middle of the room.
Everybody's good. Maybe check around the room for some of these boxes, see if there's any equipment or
I'm gonna check
fancy piece.
what was the corpse of the guy that was fucking me up. See if there's anything special with the dagger he was using.
No, it just appears to be a dagger.
It was just him.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
He's a rude stabby boy.
He is a rude stabby boy. now he's a stain.
See if there's any on this one here. He seems clearly to have like a little bit more panache than the other guys. See if there's anything on him that might be distinguishable. Any sort of papers or like I see if he has any pouches or anything. on
Tiny
him.
dude?
Yeah.
He's regular size now.
Yeah.
Well,
they go back to normal once they die. But no, he has the dagger on him, and he has just like robes. Looks like normal robes and doesn't carry much of anything actually.
What's a dagger?
So I can heal me and Handor if we
He's
want
wearing
to
his
take
leather
10
armor.
minutes.
I haven't taken a single fucking hit. I got so lucky.
I'm down with it.
it took a lot.
I don't have,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
I'll just sit down at the table that they were sitting at and like
Drink whatever they were drinking.
Maybe they have
carve my name
Sure,
into
so-
the table.
Sweet
Yeah,
wine
you
was
guys.
here.
Yeah.
You can pull those guys out. I'll take them if you want. So the room, like the dimensions of the room.
Yeah.
And you, like as you're kind of looking around, you notice there's an opening to your left, opening to your right, and then an opening in front of you.
So if we wait 10 minutes, me and Handor heal.
I'm totally okay with waiting.
Boom. An epic.
No.
8.
I'll take it. It's a lot better than a piddly 4, which is what I was at.
I do have to say, Handor, I've never seen you raise a weapon. Ever.
Yeah,
And you stabbed me.
The one time you do, you stab Faxon?
that little shit got in my head. I'm not happy about it, and that is why he is a stain right now.
Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna look through, see if there's any effects in here. Like I see are there barrels and
Yeah,
boxes
barrels,
and stuff?
boxes.
Yeah, just kind of like see if there's anything in any of these barrels and boxes.
That reminds me, I
Floofing around.
prestidigitate Faxon's blood off of my dagger.
Clear the evidence.
Yup.
It never happened.
This didn't happen.
Sure. So you start to look around, and you notice these boxes are actually like really old.
Oh, okay.
Some of them do have some food in them, but not a lot. But they look very most of these boxes look old and there's not much in them. Like there's some old rope maybe. Looks like some really old like mining equipment, but everything looks old.
Okay. I think that these are from before these inhabitants. Looks like
From before times.
okay. I looked to see if. No, I think that's pretty much as much as I want to glean from in here. Okay.
Do the Durgar have the other Durgar have like belt pouches or anything? Did anybody search the other ones with the picks?
I'm carving my name on the table.
Okay,
So you search the other Durgar?
sure.
So each one has a war pick, and they have a shield, and they're wearing a scale mail. But other than that, they don't really seem to have much on them.
Scale mail's probably worth some money, but I don't want to carry it, so or I cannot carry it. So.
Nobody wants a Durgar scale mail.
Well, especially not now that it's been completely and thoroughly.
It's like, where's the leg in this one?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the arm on this one?
Yeah, they're not in peak.
It's
condition.
a mess in here.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
stinks like.
I was gonna
It's
say
gross.
it's just entrails and blood everywhere.
It's bad.
You just shuffle them in the corner. I don't know why that makes it better.
It's so much worse.
Just
There's
take
just a
like
blood trail.
Let's not talk about the goo pile. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, you don't look in that corner. You just,
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
You do notice also now that you like have a second to look around. There's like bedrolls up against the back walls, so this looks like it might be kind of like where they also slept.
Now it's where they sleep forever.
Yeah. This is their forever bed.
I will be mad.
You just get weird and put them all back in their beds.
Take that one guy's head and his
Yeah.
body.
I think at
kinda
that point
squish
we would be
together.
the official serial killer
Yeah.
party. Like,
You just take like the severed arm and
Yeah.
like have the blanket underneath. Like,
You're real tired now.
now
It
you
looks-
sleep forever.
It looks like they were murdered by the table and then dragged into their bedroom.
We need to play a campaign where like we are just like murder hobos and like you guys are just like out to kill people.
we'd like desecrate their corpses. Like they're all like.
I mean,
why are
it's
they
only a
naked
step
and
above
all
this
down?
campaign already.
We want a hideout. Why? So we have a place to sleep? No, we have a place to hide the bodies under the floorboards.
Put their like severed arm where this leg should be, and this leg where his.
Yeah, I need a trophy
Just
room.
get real
Oh,
weird with
you're
it.
a hunter. Yeah, I'm a hunter. What do you hunt? People.
Humanoids.
Their ranger favorite enemy, humanoids. Yeah.
You have to be more specific.
Yeah, I know you do.
Can you be more specific?
Oh, we got a severed head too. Oh, we could have so much fun.
You guys ever play soccer?
Where should we go from here?
Left.
Always left.
So yeah, again, they're left and right, and then there's two double big steel doors in front of you.
That's big double steel doors seem pretty important.
Yeah. That seems probably like the way we should go, but
Yeah.
we could also go to the left.
Let's go to the left then.
Gotta clear out the dungeon first.
I'll walk over to the left and just, I'm checking for traps. I just open the door.
That's an open hall. So the left and the right are open halls. You can see lit braziers down each one, and there's multiple in here too. It's all well lit, and like I said, so left and right are open, look like hallways, and then in front of you is the two double steel doors.
All right.
Maybe we do check out the double steel doors. I mean, yeah, hallways. I don't know.
Let's go left.
Let's go left.
Let's go left. We're gonna go to the left.
This way, or
Listen, I'm not going anywhere by myself, so whatever you all choose, I'm going with.
I'll go first.
okay.
Is it still 10 feet across?
Yeah. Yep.
I'll stand next
Same
to you.
dimensions.
I will stand next to you.
How you? Panther didn't even go for it.
Nope.
Okay.
It's just-
So you guys come. Where'd you go left, right?
It's not on my list of things to
Okay.
turn into.
Cool. You guys come out. It goes in a hallway that just immediately goes, like you come through, it just goes right, and then you can see down the hall. It is a long hall, and you notice a little further up that there's looks like a little outcrop to the right, and then it just keeps going and looks like it turns right again down the end of the hall. And there's 3 braziers lighting the whole hall, so you can see the whole thing.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah.
So as you go, the little cutout, there's a door, and then it keeps going down, and you can see that it is in fact like a hallway that just ends and goes to the right.
Okay.
Open the door.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Now you can check for traps by opening the door.
So you try to open the door, and the door is locked.
Luckily, you brought your lock picks. Your
True.
boots.
True. That's good.
No, your lockpick.
Yeah, the axe.
Yeah, I'll try the foot first. I'll try the foot lockpick, and then I'll try the heavy steel.
Okay, give it a shot.
Yeah. Strength check?
Yeah, make a straight strength.
Ow, that hurt. You know, it's like right where I got that cut last week. Let's try the other one. Let's try the other one. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with me? I failed.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 2, and then I rolled a 2.
Fantastic. So both of your feet are broken. No, I'm just kidding. You like kick it, and you're like, no. Wait a minute. The wrong foot. You kick it with the other one, and you're like, this door's impossible.
Both feet on the wrong foot.
Yeah. It doesn't even seem to budge.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And there's like no like heavy something that we can batter this door or anything.
No.
I think you're the heaviest thing we have to batter this door with.
You
Unless
just
you want to throw
try
bows through
hacking
the
the
door.
door down.
I'll
Hit
try-
it with
is
your
it-
axe.
Is it wood?
No.
Oh, it's a stone door.
No, it's like it's like
Banded.
wood and metal
Gotcha.
on the door. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can I just keep going? Try again? I don't know.
Give me a second.
Alright. I feel like I've had my turn.
There's not much I can do in this
Yeah, I mean, the
situation.
most I can do is throw some fire at it.
Let me check. I might have thieves' tools proficiency.
You might have thieves' tools proficiency.
Yeah, I have
Do
to
you-
look at my background.
Do you have thieves' tools?
It would come with my background if I have proficiency in it.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
true.
Wait a tick. I got something. No, I erased it.
He reaches into his pocket in order to try and find his thieves' tools, but he pulls out his harmonica and starts going.
I don't.
Oh yeah, I'm proficient with the harmonica, not thieves' tools.
I don't make that mistake.
You try to put it in the door. You're like, this isn't thieves'
This'll
tools.
work.
Well, I could maybe try to heat up the door handle.
Yeah, I mean, we could both throw some fire at it.
Yeah.
This isn't our house. Fuck it.
I mean, we could also try and find the key.
That's
That's
also true.
less fun.
Yeah, did we check like any of those dudes for keys or anything?
No, we did
No.
check.
Searched them.
Yeah,
They
searched
didn't
them.
have anything good.
I only searched the.
Alright, and this hallway
Stay.
like ends.
No,
right?
it keeps going. It ends. And
If
goes
there's a
right.
right, and then you can also go. If you
Keep
go back
going
the other
further.
way, there's the door in the other hallway.
Yeah.
Man, there's totally treasure in here.
It's okay. Let's go back and we'll take this path.
Yeah.
So you go back through the garrison room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then through here.
So it's almost exact. It's identical to the other side. You look down, you see like a little out cutting in the wall, and then you see it turns left.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys,
Keep going.
Yeah.
okay. So you come to the little outcrop, and it's another door. You see a door
I
there.
totally got this one.
Yeah.
Let's
Pull
see if
out
it's
your
open.
lock
Let's see if
picks.
it's open first.
I'm gonna take like a.
No.
just-
There's no.
Bose is gonna try the handle first, real quick.
It is unlocked.
Okay. Sorry,
Just
sweet
gets
William.
The other
Really
one
wanted
was
to kick a
locked,
door.
right? It was
We
always
didn't
locked.
even check.
No, it was locked.
Did we?
I think it was
He
locked.
checked it, and it
Yeah,
was.
I
Oh,
Originally
you
you
did
did
check.
Yeah, he checked for traps by opening the door.
That's right.
Yeah.
You did check.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where's open?
Okay.
What's,
Do we see like a door that's locked on the opposite side of the room?
It's a door, and it opens from the door. The door's locked.
That actually would be pretty hilarious.
So as this door creaks open, like a kind of like a big, and you look inside and you see there's more crates in this room. It's a little more dimly lit than the rest, and you see like crates of looks like ale. You see like drippings on the floor. It's kind of wet and foamy. On the south side, there's a large prison cage that you can see, and behind the bars are 3 prisoners chained to the walls.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk over and are they alive? Should I take?
You make a medicine check.
Okie dokie.
Are we alive?
18.
So you're not in the cells because the cells are locked. obviously.
Right.
But you can, from here, you can tell that they are breathing, but doesn't look like they're in great shape.
Okay. And the cells are locked.
Mm-hmm.
Are they humans?
You notice that 2 are human and 1 looks like a half elf.
Oh man.
They have like nothing but rags on. And they're just like kind of chained up with their hands up above, and they're just like slumped there. They look.
Can we search this room for keys or anything? Or
Yeah, you can make an investigation.
Sweet William's having a rough day, huh?
Yeah, I'm only good at hitting stuff. That's like.
I mean, we can all look, search the room probably.
Yeah, look for keys.
Yeah. 8.
10.
I'll throw one out there.
Go ahead, Andor.
Andor's got it.
Somehow I got the best with a 12.
Okay, so like,
Where's our rogue?
right? So as you're looking around, you don't see. It was not like apparent that there's any keys laying around, but you do notice like this room looks like it was built recently and added later. It wasn't part of the original structure.
Okay.
Like it was recently created.
Can I like look at see if there's any weakness or like shoddiness to the cells? Like
You notice they are iron bars. They're forged iron.
forged.
I mean, you would know that
I can bet.
you can hit them if you try to. You
I
can
can
see how well you could try to break them.
Okay. Hit him with my axe.
All right, so you're not going to miss, so you can roll a crit
Okay.
because you're not going to miss.
Okay. Say no more. Hey, not bad. 18, 23, 28 damage.
Okay. So you see as your axe comes down and hits one, it does start to like break.
Oh.
You can tell that it is breaking.
Yeah. Making a lot of noise too.
Yeah.
One more time.
Sure.
Ooh, 24, 29 more.
Yeah. So that one like just kind of breaks. You see like a big piece of steel fly out.
Okay. I don't know which one we were going for. I guess.
They're chained to
Are
the
they
wall.
each in separate cells?
No, they're all in one big cell
Oh,
against
thank
the
God.
wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the manacles probably have a need for a key, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I go through the whole. Can I fit? Can I fit
you two could probably fit through
the
there.
metal that he made put through?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna poke it and just kind of
Okay.
look at the.
So yeah, he knocked it off, kind of like at the bottom. It snaps, and you can just shimmy your way in.
Once he's in there, I start mending the door.
This was the plan all along. There could only be one tiny person.
What do you do inside the cell?
I'm gonna look at
He would
the
be
manacles first
Okay.
to see if
Shapeshift.
there's any way to. Yeah, exactly.
They're locked. Like you need like a key.
You need a key to get them.
Yeah.
And then I look at the people. You said they're. No, actually, we already looked at them. They're fine. Well, not that they're fine, but they're.
They're
alive.
unresponsive. They're
Yeah.
like out.
All right. I think that this
We
is
need to
gonna
come
have
back.
to be a comeback for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we need a key to unlock their manacles, so there's not much we can do for them right now.
It's gonna be maddening. They wake up, the door's open. Like, oh my god. Well, that's their problem.
Okay.
Figure it out.
So we should probably
Is there
get out and.
is there any like? Well, no, never mind. Let's go. Is there another door out of this or?
No.
Okay, one way.
Okay, big main door time, boys.
Big wave door.
Well, from what I understand, it's like there's a hallway,
Keeps
there's
going.
this door here, and it keeps going and going that.
Yes,
Wait, it
that's
keeps going
exactly
around?
Right. Yep. So it
Yeah, and the
wraps.
same thing on both
Yep.
sides. It's like it's
Oh,
almost
let's keep
it's,
going
it's
around
like
then.
a.
Yeah. See if it does the circuit. Does the loop.
Does the old loop circuit. So you guys come out, go left or back through the big room.
No,
the
like
the
we-
sleeping Durgar.
Yes.
No, we keep going like further down the hall.
Shh. Don't wake my friend. He's dead tired.
It's just a leg sticking out of the top of this guy's neck.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go.
He's old foot neck. He's fine.
Old footy.
Don't worry about him.
Good old footy.
Good old footy.
Okay. So you guys start to come around, and you notice as you turn the corner, there's rubble and like rocks in this big opening that looks like it's kind of been smashed through, like excavated. Not in like we are now. The walls are smooth and the ground is smooth. The ground is rock and dirt and rubble. As you look inside, and you notice that it's much colder in here. The light of the fire is much dimmer, and you can feel the wind hitting you as you turn the corner, and you can actually see like kind of snow blowing out from into the hallway. And as you do, you see rubble and destroyed stone litters the path leading up to a large excavated area. Inside, a glowing arcana circle shimmers with what looks like magical energy. You see a person standing facing away from you, holding their hands out, and you then again see the big blast of blue come through the halls and like ripple all around you. And if anyone wants to make an arcana again, you can.
Yeah. Where's my 19 die? I got a 12.
16.
With a 16, you know that this is some type of ritual magic.
Okay.
Trying to either awaken, summon, or bring something into this world.
Oh, so most likely we don't want that to happen.
And as you see her, it's not her, you see a person with a hood, like they're standing there, focused on whatever's going on in front of them. They're chanting, and it's a language you've heard a few times in the past few days. This dark, deep language, and it just sounds awful and guttural as they're chanting this thing, and you heard it a couple days ago from the winged thing that you fought. And they're you can hear it, and as you look, then you notice in the corners of the room there's more, looks like Durgar with the hoods up, and they're chanting, and it's the same thing in this dark, deep, guttural language, and it doesn't sound very pleasant. And then as they're standing there, and all of a sudden the chant finishes and everything goes quiet.
Yeah.
And the arcane circle starts to pulse and lash out these colors of blue, purple, white, all in the same pattern. And as you look in front of you, in front of the person, there's a giant wall of ice in front of this person. Huge wall of ice. Inside this wall of ice, you see this blue-looking creature with a pitchfork tail, and claws start to wriggle and worm inside the wall. And you can, if anyone wants to make an Arcana check to see if they can recognize this creature, I will allow it.
Hey, another 16.
You would know this, and I mean, if you're good at Arcana too, you're a man of the cloth.
Really.
You know that this, from what you can see inside, it might look like some type of frozen devil inside.
The devil inside.
And as the chants come to an end, the creature inside the wall begins to shake violently.
I think we showed up too late.
Just in time, guys.
And that is where we're going to end it.
Ah, you bastard.
He's really big. He's probably a good leader.
He's really big. He's probably a great leader.
All right, everyone. So that's our adventure for this week.
Nice.
That was cool.
Hope
About
you
to
guys.
throw a trusty javelin at that cultist.
See, this is exactly why I haven't used any of my 3rd level spells yet.
I know, that's why I got my action surge.
I was saving everything.
Yep.
I knew those Durgar were there as
Just
fodder.
a taste. Just a taste.
You're
Yeah,
just here
so-
to piss us off.
I hope you guys had fun.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was, that was
Yeah.
good.
Always.
So 2 weeks from now, right?
Yeah.
You guys might be in for a fight 2 weeks from now. We'll see what happens.
Let's go.
Time to fight some devils.
Join us back again 2 weeks same channel, same time. Thanks, you guys. You guys had fun, right?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
oh, for sure.
All right, everyone.
Always.
Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.